Wow. Okay. So hopefully, so I'm going to minimize this for a second. And so I'm going to show y'all the group for all of you who flipped around so you can see my computer. Can you see me? I'm trying to work this. I need to have me in that fan. I'm gonna put this right here for a second. And I'm gonna run over here to the group just to remind people. Hopefully we get a nice number of people to join in, hopefully. How do you open up that one? So let me go back over here. Let me open this one up. So let me go over here to, oh, hot y'all. Let me go over here to Facebook and let me just go over to the Atlanta Music Industry Group. Yes. And let me just do a reminder. I wonder if I should do a, let me go, maybe I should do a live video. Sometimes this computer works right, sometimes it don't. I think it works, I don't know. Use the camera. Like, I don't be wanting to do all this setup stuff. This is too much. It used to be you just go live. I don't understand why it's so much. Like, who want to do all that? Don't nobody feel like doing all that. Discard an accident. I just posted. I just go into the Atlanta Music Institute and just post it. As a reminder to everyone. I just hope everybody joins in. Let me just put hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hope you join us. Stop by and join us today. An awesome Christmas. Just wanted to remind you to stop by and watch the performance today. Click on this link to enter the Zoom. Zoom allows you to change your background. The event link is open. Come have some holiday fun with us. Come have some holiday fun with us and introduce yourself. All right. And then hopefully people will stop by. And you know what? I just told myself, I'm not, whoever comes. Okay? So basically, if you have Facebook, right? You can go to, let me pull it up. You can go to the Atlanta music industry, which is this group right here. Let me see if it's up. You can go here, right? It's the Atlanta, oh snap. No, I didn't just click out of it. Let me go back to it. Okay. It looks like this. You'll see the big Atlanta on there. And then you'll see where you can, if you go over here to more, and you click more, and then you hit events, you'll see today's event right here. And then you just click in to the event, and then the link. And maybe I should, should I remind people, or I don't let you do that. I don't know. So let me go to discussion. And one post requires approval. So let me go in for whoever that was. And let me go in here and find the, how do you find the link? Export event. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know. But it should be in here. I'm trying to figure out, like, how do you, when you join an event, what happens? Oh, okay. So it says join event, and then if you join an event, I guess it just takes you to it. I think that's what it does. So anyway, that's it. But let me go back to where I was. Let me go back to where I was. Okay. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. Admit. Okay, we got Jiggy already coming in. What's going on? Admit. Who else did I have in here? So I'm trying to figure out, okay. So I guess you don't want your, hi, hello, Jiggy. Hello.
Hold on.
How y'all doing? Happy holidays.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. How are you?
Can you see me?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
So I'm wondering, like, how come I can't see y'all when y'all talking? So let me.
My video isn't on. My camera isn't on.
Oh, okay. So I'm wondering if I make it where I see the gallery, will it take me out of my little Christmas Zoom room?
I'm not sure.
I'm so new with this. We did this last year, but somebody else was running it. But I'm in Atlanta, and Mr. Stout, I think Mr. Stout was running it last year. There
Yes,
go
ma'am.
Mr. Stout. Mr. Stout, you was running it last year. So how do you, so I figured out how to do my background. Can you see my background?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how do I get it where I can see y'all when y'all talking? When somebody talks, do you see their name pop up in the middle?
No, but I can't see you. Like, can you see me?
I can see your name, but I just can't see. Okay, I see Jiggy. Okay, you one of the contestants. You on time. You ain't playing. What if you came on time for this? So you know you can make your background however you want. If you go to that little area that says change immersive view, you can change your background if you want, or you can keep it how it is.
Okay.
Kenny, I figured that out. You can change your background.
I thought it was on there, yeah.
Yeah, but they just give you a limited few, like you don't get that many choices.
That's cool.
It's weird because normally you would be sitting right next to me, but because I'm in Atlanta and you're in Columbus, it's like, it's so weird not having you right there.
I know, I get it.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, I'll make sure you guys can hear me good. I'm like trying to set up because I'm like listening to, I'll be honest, my boys are still playing right now, so. You hear me? It's too loud?
Stop immersive. When it says stop immersive view, don't ask me that. Oh, okay. we got Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy, freestyle king in the freaking building, baby. I'm figure out how to get it where I can see everybody. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing this right.
You letting them all in? Yeah.
I'm letting in who when somebody pops up. There's 5 of us in here now. So when you talk, Kenny, does your face pop up?
Yes, yes, I'm supposed to do. Do you see me?
I see you up at the top, but I don't see you at the bottom.
Oh, you want to be able to change the view.
So if I change the view, is that gonna take me out the room?
No, it's not gonna take you out the room. No.
So you're not in the room?
Yeah, I'm in there. She let me in.
You muted?
No.
These other people listening.
I'm gonna put it in gallery and see what happens. See if I have to.
Yeah.
It says stop immersive view for everyone. So if I hit
Together.
that means it's gonna take me out of that view.
The who?
You're in the view right now, but when you start talking, it should change from there. Like when somebody else is performing, it'd be like or saying something, the camera should go to them on full screen.
Okay.
We're
So
gonna
I can
shop.
make you a host too, Kenny?
Like ASAP, because you ain't got that much time. I can fix that.
Huh? Kenny, do I make you a I can make you a host?
Oh
The host will stop the immersive view. Why everything wanna, I don't know. Speaker. Participants will return to the view. Let me just stop it and just see what happens. Okay, so that took me back out of there. But then it allows me to see everybody. I guess you can't have it both ways. It's like either you want to see everybody or you want a cute little background. Like, which one do you want, ma'am?
So it changes up. So when you do the like the view, right? So
yeah. So if I go back to where I had the cute little background, it's not going to show me everybody.
Am I gonna do what?
all right.
I got
All right. Well,
Put the songs on.
You got it queued up on that?
So I would encourage the artists that are performing tonight. I would encourage you
Put it on
to share it
speaker.
to your friends and stuff. You let people see you doing your thing. You know. You can if you go to the event, you can actually share the link and get them to
Sure. LinkedIn.
So who all do we have? I see one person so far, one artist so far. Jiggy was on time. Jiggy wasn't playing. Hello, Floyd. So Floyd,
hey, how are you?
I'm curious to see what everyone does. So while we're waiting for everybody, Floyd, you're the one who I'm waiting to enter the meeting. Okay, so I didn't see it. Let me go back. And he said waiting to get in the meeting. Okay, admit. So maybe I need to go back to that view and get everybody in before I let me go back to the other view. Because let me go back to my immersive view. Let me start. Okay, there you go. Okay, admit. Okay, so I just admitted. Hello, Frost. Hello, Bookhead boys in the house. Bookhead boys in the house. One of the judges are in the house. So we got 3 judges in the house so far. I'm seeing, and I think one artist. Floyd, I know you're one of the judges. And Floyd, can you tell them about your you have the Christmas album out now, right?
Yes, it was released.
You see them headphones in your purse real quick so I can take them out. Put them in and take them out. The headphones. Yeah, because my sound went low.
I can hear you good. Whoever that just said that. What's going on, DJ Frost?
How you doing?
How you doing? in the house. I just seen who else? Shanika okay, Shanika. That's the manager for you're the manager for Jiggy, right? Shanika? I think you're the manager.
She on there. DJ
Did everybody
Fox.
have a good Christmas?
What's good? Yes, I did.
I'm gonna go back to the
Nice.
view where I can see everybody talking because I can't.
Yes, ma'am. Hook that back up. I was like, wow, look at this time. I just watched The Matrix.
You say you just watched
I
the
just-
Okay, so
Dance in the house with Buckhead Boys. What up?
yeah, he wanted to. There you go. Look at him. He can't fly too. He got his freaking glasses on. Superstar in the building. You know I wanted you to perform, but you know I'll take you however I can get you, Buckhead. Buckhead, however I can get you.
Love you.
So let me go back to the gallery. So that means when I do this, that means it's going to stop me from. Yeah, it did. But at least I can see everybody. So I can answer.
All right.
I don't know if more people are entering. So it's going to let me know, I guess more people enter. But and we're actually early because it's not even, it just turned 3. So we're just giving people an opportunity to come in. We're going to see who all shows up. And if only one artist shows up and only one artist performed, then hell, I guess only one artist is going to win by default. I don't know. Did you reach out to the other people?
For Chloe Banks.
Chloe Banks, I don't see her in here. I don't see
Everybody
I don't see Chloe Banks. I don't see the other young lady. So while we're waiting for everybody, I'm just gonna go through and everybody just kind of introduce yourself, tell us who you are and what you do, because I know most of you are members of the Atlanta Music Industry Group, and some people may not have ever heard of you before. So while we're waiting for more people to enter or stop through or whatever, just kind of tell us about yourself. So I'm gonna start from my left and I'm gonna go across. So if everybody will mute your line until it's your turn to speak, that way that we don't get backlash. And then hopefully I will be able to still keep up with whoever comes into the room. So we're gonna start with you, Jiggy. Jiggy WTS Otis. Tell us about yourself and where you're from and who you are and what made you, just tell us whatever you want to say.
Well, I'm Jiggy. I have a brother named Otis as well. Well, Otis WTS, which stands for With the Shit. I'm 19, he's 14. We're from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Started rapping about maybe like 2 years ago. Initially I started rapping because my cousin had passed away like 2 weeks before Christmas. So that's just a little bit about me. I mean, I'm not really sure what else to say.
Okay, so you're going to be performing 2 songs today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're originally from where? I'm sorry, where are you originally from?
I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay, all the way from Oklahoma. What's the weather like out there right now?
Say that one more time.
What's the weather like?
Right now, I mean, you get a little bit of everything in Oklahoma, but right now I'm kind of quite shocked that we haven't got any snow yet. It's I would say probably about 70 degrees in December.
Wow.
And that's like never happened. I don't know. So I mean, you get a little bit of everything in Oklahoma.
Okay. Well, we're excited for your performance today. And yeah, so just don't even be nervous because we're just enjoying ourselves, we're having fun, and we're just giving you the opportunity to, be a part of what we got going on. So don't be nervous, just have fun. We're not here to be like, oh man, you know, da, 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 da. We're just enjoying ourselves, So
Yes,
take
ma'am.
it like that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, amazing. Okay, so next on is Floyd Grant. Hello, Floyd Grant, how do you do? You're on mute.
So,
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I sure can.
Okay.
So
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much for stopping by and being one of the judges for us today. And I know you got a lot going on yourself. So if you don't mind, please tell us, who you are, where you're from, what you got going on, and the music that you do. So for those who may have never heard of you before, this will be an opportunity for them to get to know you.
Okay. I've been an artist for the last 11 years, R&B, soul, pop artist out of Atlanta, Georgia. I've been on major platforms such as Steve Harvey, Morning Show. I won a competition with him, LL Cool J, a couple of years ago. I was on R&B Divas Atlanta. I just recently renamed my Christmas album This Christmas back in 2017. And this year it reached 136,000 streams across all major platforms. So I'm really thankful about that. I've been singing pretty much all my life, but I became an artist, I want to say 2009, I really decided to pursue it as a solo artist. I was in groups prior to that, but I decided that I wanted to do it as a solo artist. And that's what I've been doing for the last 11 years.
that's great.
Awesome and amazing. So I know I asked you if you wanted to perform one of your Christmas songs and you weren't sure if you wanted to or not, but if we don't have a lot of people come, maybe you'll still be interested in just kind of like letting us hear something if you want. It's on you.
Sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, because we're going to save this, so it's something that we're going to share like we did last year. So those who had never heard of your music before, this will give them an opportunity to hear what you got going on, so you can get even more streams and sales and stuff. We're all about supporting each other.
Yeah.
All righty, awesome, amazing. All righty, so we're gonna slide on over here to Mr. Stout. Are you gonna perform today,
Yeah.
Mr. Stout? Are you gonna give us some Christmas
No.
love? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna do it for New Year's. Since it's New Year's, I want to do it for like New Year's. I know we got some things going on, but yeah, I know everybody's like lately trying to get me like to do some performances and stuff. I'm into it. I want to. I just want to be on point to make sure it's like everything's gonna be good. But I'm happy to be here, and hang out with everybody. I've been working in music for a long time myself. I wrote and produced probably like over 20 years, so maybe more like 25 years. For a lot of people, I did some ghostwriting for a little while, but I've also like put out little songs on my own, working with different production companies. Got into the digital internet, radio, also podcasting, probably like in 2007, 2008, like something like around that time, and actually was like had an opportunity to interview a lot of companies from like VH1, BT, those kind of companies that have all this like the new shows out there for like the we call like the reality shows, and like and interview countless people. So that's where I'm at right now with that, and like connecting people together, and making things happen like in this days and time in 2021. But yeah, like that's where I'm at with it right now. But yeah, I also do like a lot of other things too. So turn up.
Turn up. All right, so we're gonna slide. Thank you very much. You're actually one of the judges too for today. And yeah, so we're waiting still to see if there's going to be some other. I originally supposed to have been 8. But a few told me, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it." So I'm like, "Okay."
Right.
And if it rolls down to it's just you, Jiggy,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? That's how the ball bounced. Then you know what I'm saying. You ain't got to worry about competing about nobody. Sometimes it be like that. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. I'm like saying, show up and show out. Hell. I don't know what to say. So now we're gonna go over here to Jimmy. I think Jimmy was the next one. Jimmy Freestyle King in the freaking building, baby.
All right.
How you doing, freestyle, Jimmy?
All right, am I good?
Yes, you are. How do you do, sir?
I'm blessed. How you doing? How you doing?
Fine. So tell us a little bit about you and what you got going on and all that kind of jazz.
All right, well, 27, originally from St. Louis, Missouri. Currently live in North Carolina, Fayetteville. I got a lot of good things going on, to be honest with you. First and foremost, you know, Beyonce, I'm greatly proud for because that changed everything. And it's been a big toll on what I got going on right now. There's been a lot of influence on me, especially with the motivation that I'm receiving, even from the kids. So the kids be helping me tune into my music a lot of the times too, because we got a lot of little young stars in the family as well. But
so what is your music? What's the name of your like have wait a minute, what's your music? Have I seen your music before?
You heard one on your radio show. It's been a while since we talked.
Okay.
And I was on a radio show. It was a full of energy. It was everything. I was at work and I had to hurry up and get off of a call to get to the interview. It was a
So I interviewed you. We interviewed you before?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh snap. Well, you hey, like I said, if we don't got that many people come in, you might have to give us a little something. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know?
Yes, ma'am. I definitely got that. And I got some new sound. It's different. I listen to a lot of what's out here, but I mainly focus on just being me, not being different, because everybody focus on being different. I just focus on being me. But it's y'all gonna jam to it though. It's that, yeah.
All right then. That's what's up. You know what?
Like
before this event started, I was just like, I just gave it to God, and I said, let whoever supposed to be, let them come, and let whatever's supposed to happen, let it happen. So I'm just we're freestyling this, and however it's supposed to be, that's how it's going to be. And if it means that some of the judges perform, which I'm looking at Buckhead Boys, but I know he already told me he ain't giving that. Maybe he'll feel good. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just like, why not? Let's just use this to have fun and promote what we got going on. Maybe I'll even do Superborn. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? It's Christmas.
All right.
So I love that. Thank you so very much. I'm gonna go on to the next person in the line, which I think is the Buckhead Boys. Buckhead Boys in the building. Terrence Chapman, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me okay?
I hear you perfectly.
Can you hear me well?
Mm-hmm. And
Awesome.
You looking mighty stylish today, man.
First of all, living under the weather, but first of all, thank you and Mr. Stout for creating such a platform for artists all over this country. First and foremost to that, because without you guys, a lot of us will not have a place to be heard or sing and have a voice to communicate the message verbally. That's what we're trying to do artistically. So thank you so much for creating that platform. And we met almost a year ago, February, I think a year ago, February we met, and it's been kindred spirits ever since. Right. And you guys have seen the Buckhead Boys ride, and you've seen us do our thing in so many different platforms from the East Coast to the West Coast. The smallest venues count, the largest venues count, the smallest numbers count, the largest audience counts. And we've been doing our thing, but I don't want to talk about us too much. I want to celebrate those who are here today to perform their talent. I'm not here to beat my own horn, toot my own horn.
No, beat your horn. Beat your horn. This is your minute to beat your horn, baby. Beat your horn.
Trust and believe, we do that well. But I will want to celebrate because it takes a lot to get in front of people to perform and to be quote unquote judged. Whether you're self-promoted or we have a management team, it doesn't take away what it takes to get in front of a microphone in front of an audience. I want to support them today and let them know we're here to support you, not judge in a way that we're saying who's best, simply give our support and make you better if we can. What we know, what little we know, and God's blessed us to know. That's why we're here. So now let me say this, and Miss Goins will tell you this. Not many folks can get me to stop to do anything, but she's very persistent, I gotta tell you. I said, Lord, if I don't stop and do this, she's gonna drive to Atlanta, hunt me down.
I'm already here.
She already
Oh,
there.
I'm
yeah.
already in Atlanta.
Right, like you gonna pull up. That's gonna pull up.
I'm already
My
here.
song is called, when my song is called Pull Up, she gonna pull up for real and make sure. So, I'm here to celebrate you guys, but thank you again for support for the Buckhead Board. We're here to celebrate the artists who are gonna perform today. So the floor is yours.
And you know what?
That's
I
right.
actually still rocks your Buckhead Boys t-shirt too. Don't play with me.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's definitely, yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
We appreciate you so much.
Oh,
And I hope you're feeling better. I hope you feel better.
And one more thing too, for those who don't know, I'm also a paralegal. So I teach music business 101 in layman's terms to studios and to producers and to writers, artists, and I take this opportunity to say this because we're a very talented race of people. But we're uneducated when it comes to the business of music. It's called the music business show business. We got the show all day long. We ain't got the business. And that only applies to real estate, applies to education, applies to anything else you want to do. We always got the outer part, just with that knowledge we need to be sustaining this business financially and to own our masters and to own our work. And we need to make sure we are not just critiquing talent, we're also educating. We're educating everybody as they leave our presence to be better business people as well in the industry.
All right. Yeah, it's real life.
That's what's up. That's what's
Felt
up.
that.
And I agree with you. We do concentrate on the entertainment part and not so much on the business. So I agree with you, and thank you for providing your services, and thank you for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Always, and just thank you for being here. Like, I appreciate that. It means a lot. Like, people always want support, but they have a hard time sometimes giving support. So I appreciate everyone that's here, because that means that you decided to give some support to us, and we appreciate that. Like, I thank you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't take it like
definitely. But you gotta let them know how they can get in touch with them. But he put that information out there. You know, it's good information, great information. So Terrence, let them know how they can get in touch with you on social media or things of that nature.
Absolutely. So the Buckhead Boys on IG, like Buckhead, part of Atlanta. I think the gentleman earlier is from Atlanta, Mr. Floyd is from Atlanta. So Buckhead Boys, BOYZ on IG, on Facebook, on TikTok, where's we at? Snapchat, all the places, Twitter. And if you really want to reach me, contact Mrs. Goins. She'll find a way, and she'll hunt me down. Otherwise,
I'll hunt you down, baby. I ain't got a problem with hunting you down.
Excuse me.
All righty. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. So I think Floyd Grant, you didn't get a chance to give us your before we go on to DJ Frost, DJ, the people's DJ Frost. Before we go on to them, let's go back to the two that already spoke and make sure you have an opportunity to give your your Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So we'll start with you.
It already started, you know what I mean? But it's kind of like getting everybody. I'm sorry, you're all like kind of talking right now.
He didn't mute himself, so let me mute Mr. Stout. Mr. Stout, mute yourself. You know what? Let me mute him. Okay. Floyd Grant.
So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Floyd Grant, TikTok Floyd Grant, Twitter at I am Floyd Grant, and Facebook you can find me at Floyd Grant, and also my music page is Floyd Grant Music, and YouTube the same thing, Floyd Grant, and I'm just Floyd Grant across across the platforms, and Apple, iTunes, the same thing. I'm on that. I'm pretty much everywhere. Music digital platforms.
Okay.
If you want to reach me, book me, you can also reach my email at iamfloydgrant@gmail.com, and someone will respond.
Okay, awesome and amazing. All right then. So we're gonna go back also to Jimmy Freestyle King. Jimmy Freestyle King, can you also give us your I don't want to mess you up. Excuse me. Can you give us your contact information?
Yes, mine's start off FSK Frank Sam King underscore Pyro PYRO 314. It's the same way on YouTube, FSK underscore Pyro 314. My Twitter, I know that one's being reworked on. And I know I got to get Spotify. Like everything right now is like so brand new. Like it's so brand new. But I'm ready.
Okay. That's what's up. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go back to DJ Frost, DJ Frost, DJ, the people's DJ, Mike Frost in the freaking building, baby, all the way from Columbus, Ohio.
Thank you.
What's
Thank
going
you.
on, sir?
How are you?
I am fine, and I appreciate you for being one of the judges today. So please tell them who you are and what you do and how they can tune into you.
All right. First and foremost, I'm the People's DJ, DJ Frost, out of Columbus, Ohio. 4-time graduate from the Ohio Media School. That teaches us how to be on-air personalities. I've been doing that since 2015. I am taking up my associate's degree now. I am also a mentor. I also DJ. I've been doing that since 1985, 15 years old. Before having any DJ controllers or turntables or anything like that, I was known as a dual cassette DJ. And a lot of people, that's real hard for a lot of people, is hand-eye control and editing at the same time. So I work with unsigned artists. I have 2 internet radio stations that I deal with. One is We Break Records Radio. That is on not YouTube. That is on Instagram. Your music do not have to be clean. I'm also affiliated with WUDG Columbus Radio here in Columbus. I work with all unsigned artists. On WUDG in Columbus, your music has to be radio edited. Where got to follow the guidelines of the FCC. So, you know, you want to have something that's going to be some rules. Either you can abide by the rules or not abide by the rules. What else? I'm a podcaster. I'm on anchor.fm with my podcast. I'm on Spoon Radio. That's one of my radio stations. My email is michaelsfrostsenior@gmail.com. Facebook is the People's DJ, DJ Frost, all one word. Instagram is the People's DJ, DJ Frost, or the number 1 DJ Frost. That's on the People's DJ, DJ Frost is on Twitter as well. It's also on it's also on Spoon Radio, Live Me. And I just help mentor unsigned artists with getting better with their craft, give them tools that they didn't think of or didn't have. So there it is. And I would love to help promote people's music here in the Midwest and possibly interview you if it's allowed, however I can help.
Okay, awesome and amazing. Well, I appreciate you so much for stopping by. I know we was just on the radio with you not long ago when we were talking about that Devontae Wright case. And it ended up being just like what you said. I mean, she ended up getting convicted. So
On both,
right? On both.
I was real. I thought I was a family member. I was so happy. I was like, yeah. But 26 years, you can't be having a blonde moment.
Right. So
that blonde moment, it cost you. But I appreciate you all for allowing me to come on here and see what talent that is out here and how I can help them. So thank you all.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I really feel like, we have to come together. We have to we have to support each other. And the only way that we're going to be able to make any type of dent in this independent movement, I call it independent because the masses already got their thing. But what about all of the independent, the thousands of independent artists? We have to stick together in order to be seen, be heard, and get our messages across and let people know about us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what me and Mr. Stout have been trying to do. And I just appreciate all those who have seen value in the Atlanta Music Industry Group, you know? And I just appreciate y'all. So, you know.
I appreciate, you know, the last thing,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Back over to you, is that artists, rappers can't sound the same. You know, you got to have something better to talk about than what's already out there. You know, other than that, everybody going to category you sound like so-and-so, you sound like this person. Come on, style your own flair, and that's going to make a better you. So
yeah, that's true. So I'm trying to tell you, well, thank you so very much, Mike Frost, DJ Frost, the people's DJ Frost. So the next person on the, did you tell them how to find you? You already told them that, right? Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to go on to Miss Shanika. Is it pronounced Kirsch?
Yes, it's Kirsch.
Kirsch. How do you do, madam? Please tell us who you about yourself, who you are, what you do, how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Merry Christmas to you. You know.
Oh, wow. Merry Christmas to you as well. Well, I also want to say thank you very much. We've learned a lot following you and being a member of the Atlanta Industrial Music Group. We've had the opportunity to perform from some of the offers that come through this particular group.
You've gotten offers already?
Well, when I say offers, I mean offers to perform.
Okay.
Such as with Glow ATL. We've also performed in ATL with First Saturday at a pop-up event.
Okay.
We're winners of Coast to Coast. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Oh, you won Coast to Coast?
Yeah, we've won Coast to Coast like 3 different times.
Oh, wow.
We've also won in Too Hot Radio. We've been in Atlanta back in July, first of July with Too Hot Radio. So we've learned a lot, and we've participated in a lot of different things that your group, you know, we follow you with Ohio too. So your particular group has put out, we've really benefited from that. And we want to say thank you as well. So thank you.
Over here, crying over here on Christmas and stuff, you know.
Wow,
like, I appreciate that.
Yes, I represent, or I'm a member of With the Shit. Those are my children. It's a member of 5. It like I said, she gave a little feedback about what gave them the initiative or the motivation to begin rapping. They were able to take their feelings and express themselves through rap. And it really kicked off, I'm going to say February of last year, when everybody was bound with COVID. It gave us the opportunity to learn, move a lot, perform, do videos, travel, because we're from Oklahoma. So Atlanta opened up their doors, and that was the very first place we performed was Atlanta.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
So we're thankful for that. But yeah, we're With the Shit, and you can catch us on all platforms. I'm Shanika Kirsch, like I said. Majority of them is my children. Biological. I'm gonna say 4. The other 2, one's my stepson, the other one, he's mine too, but he has a different mom and dad.
Right.
And so we're getting it, you know. We now on the 2022 tour, so we're touring with Lisa Mack. She's in their group as well. Okay. And we'll be in Phoenix, Arizona on January the 8th. So follow us.
Wow.
Nice. I guess so.
Wow.
Yes.
I like
First
that.
Of all,
I really like that.
I'm sorry, let me let you talk, Mr. Stout, because you know I'll be taking stuff over. Go ahead, baby.
No, I was just saying, I said I really like that. Are we getting like, are you getting like a little bit of latency?
Am I?
Lazy?
Are you hearing any latency on your side?
No. Well, my
Okay.
kid's grandfather performs in a band, and he's been in a band for years. And he travels all over the world. But as far as celebrity status or anything of the sort, any well-known singers, anything, no. I guess it's just it's in them.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I wasn't. Yeah, I was talking to. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to break up the conversation. I was talking to Patricia because I'm seeing. I'm getting like a little digital thing that's happening like through the
No, I hear everybody
Wi-Fi.
clearly. I hear
Okay,
everybody
good. All right.
clearly.
All
I don't
right.
hear any echoing or feedback or anything like that. Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, I was asking you
No,
that.
no,
Like, yeah.
that's on your
It's like
side.
it's the Wi-Fi doing it. All right, everybody sounds
Yeah,
clear. I'm
it's
just
just
doing that so
coming
that
out.
for the video. Yeah, so the video won't be like, kind of like the way it sounds. Yeah. All right, good.
So I just wanted to come back to you, Miss Shanika, and I just want to say to you, I appreciate the testimony, and because we had a big thing. I might have been in my emotions a little bit. I'm female. You know how they go. And it was just like, somebody was like, I don't see no value in this group. And I'm just like, I don't understand what you're talking about. What do you mean you don't see any value? There's over 25,000 members in this group. And I don't know who all those people are. If you are not using this group as a networking group, then that ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell you was gonna get signed by Universal, nothing like that. I just said promote and get to know people and take advantage of the opportunities that you can get. So the fact that you're saying that people, since you've been a member, and I don't know how long you've been a member of the Atlanta Music Industry, how long have you been a member?
Maybe about 5 months.
So in 5 months' time, you have been able to network, make connections, and get offers and perform. That's awesome and amazing, and that makes me feel good. So that other person who said he don't see no value, I'm just gonna tell you, shut up. You just ain't doing it. You ain't just ain't doing the work. So anyway, thank you so very much for bringing your artists to perform, and you're much appreciated. And and just thank you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
So I want to slide on over to, now I hear back last, I didn't at first, but let me slide over to, is that Ovani? Is that Ovani? Did I pronounce that Ovani?
Yes, you're right. How are you, Miss Goins?
Oh, fine. How do you do? How do you do? What's
I'm
going on?
okay. I'm okay. I just popped in here. You put me on the spot, but I'm ready.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you. No problem. I appreciate it. I'm just, new. I'm reaching out to Atlanta. I have my producer here with me, Mr. Tony DeLeon, and we just wanted to come by and show some support. I appreciate the invite, and just doing some things, working on my music.
Okay,
So
what kind of music?
I'm new to music, so I do pop, EDM, and dubstep. And but the things that I've been working on, like I said, I'm new with music. I've been doing modeling and acting and things like that before. But recently we have secured a distribution deal with Universal Music Group.
Congratulations.
And thank you so much. And have secured that for our label, Icon Music Group. And so I'm basically just new, trying to put my music out, and I've gotten some vetting and things like that, and I'm working from there. Got some other networking things going on in Las Vegas at the top of the year. There's a conference that I'm going to go to, Rock Nation. A couple of people are going to be there. So what I'm looking for is just a network. I'm looking for maybe some future placement opportunities, and I like what you guys are doing, and I would love to be more supportive. And maybe I don't know, maybe I might have some other opportunities available for the Midwest. We are mainly in the Midwest and between here and LA.
Awesome and amazing. Awesome and amazing. Well, thank you first and foremost for you and your producer stopping by to even watch the talent today. You know what I'm saying? Like the only way that we're going to rise is we all come together. And so the fact that you were willing to support what's going on and these artists that are going to perform, like I appreciate that, you know, and you just never know, you know, like I said, the group has over 25,000 members. So, you know, you never know what opportunities or what you might discover or what you might learn and all that kind of jazz. So, you know, thank you. So how can they follow you if they wanted to follow you in your journey?
So like I said, I'm new to music. The main platform that I'm on right now is Instagram. As you can see, my Facebook is kind of still getting put together. So my Instagram is Ovani D at Ovani D.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm sorry I put you on the spot, but you know how that goes.
No, I'm just good. I'm ready.
I do some unscripted stuff, y'all. Y'all know.
That's okay. That's good. I'm used to it.
All righty. So we got another contestant in the room. Bread Up Cello. What's going on? Bread Up Cello in the freaking building, baby. How you doing, sir? We can't see you though yet. Can you I mean, for you, we're gonna have to be able to see you.
Hold on, let me crank it up. Yeah, how y'all doing today?
Crank it up in the freaking building.
How y'all doing today?
Oh, fine. So Bread Up Cello is actually one of the contestants today. And you actually came to Hook Up Atlanta 2021 when we did it in September. And you were one of the artists. And so it's great that you're coming back, you know, to compete for the grand prize winner. You really had a lot of votes, you know, but I just, instead of just deciding, okay, let us go through and count all them votes and stuff like that, I ain't really feel like doing all that. So I'm just like, it's only 8 people. Let's just let everybody in. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up, you know, in September and doing your thing. I love that song, Tattoos and stuff. So tell them about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and you know, and what you bring into the table today.
I go by Bread Up Cello. You feel me? The slogan is, if you ain't getting your bread up, what you doing? You feel me? I got that. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. My little brother, they got a music group called Bread Up Boys. So it's kind of like a mob type name, like, but I took my own meaning for it because I'm a hustler, as in, you feel me? No matter if I'm working 2 jobs, you feel me? Well, I'm a barber right now, so I'm blessed to have a trade, but you know, I'm still a go-getter, so that's where the name come from me from, Bread Up Cello, you feel me? Like, so I just made my own brand out of it. If you ain't getting your bread up, what is you doing? You feel me? And that can mean like with artists too. If you ain't putting that work in, what is you doing? You feel me? So you feel me? But I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. I resigned in Alabama right now. I've been in Alabama for a good 12, 13 years in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, home of the Roll Tide. I know y'all know about that. But I've been rapping for fun for a while, but like as in making music, I've been almost 9 and 10 months, almost a year in the game. You feel me? And what inspired me is an outlet for real. Like I said, I'm a hustler, so you feel me? I can do it. If I can work 2 jobs for another company, or I can cut hair for myself, I can put this same hustle and energy into some music to, you feel me, get a break a chain for real. I was finna say to get something, they go break a chain. You feel me? They go create generational wealth. You feel me? Because I ain't want to make music just to make it or say I rap or just for no money. I would make it to feed my people. Like that's the only thing I want to do. Feed my people for real.
All right then. You know what? I respect your work ethic. I respect your hustle. You know what I'm saying? I love your management, which I don't see her on here. I don't know if she's coming on today, but Brittany, I love you know, your follow through. You know what I'm saying? Ever since your manager has been no joke about making sure that y'all, you know, are part of what's going on with the Atlanta Music Industry Group. And I appreciate that. A lot of artists don't have follow through, or they don't have that commitment, you know what I'm saying? Or they don't understand how to take advantage of opportunities. So I love that you are one who understand taking advantage of opportunities, you know, and with you being an artist, a rapper in this industry, you know, you got a lot on your shoulders right now because so much is going on in the rap industry. So much appreciated to you for, you know, continuing to rock with us, you know, in spite of anything. I just want to make sure you understood that.
I appreciate it.
And how can they follow you?
I have about 5 singles out on all platforms. At Breadup Cello, BREADUP, Cello, CELLO. And also on Instagram and Facebook at the same thing, Weirdo Cello. You feel me? And just touch on what you said, like the follow through. Like I believe, like I'm such a spiritual person because God has showed me so much. Like He gonna make it happen. Like just as long as you do your part. Like I said, I'm a barber. Like I started off as a barber, like with no experience. Like I quit a job just off faith, just because I know there's more to than just working at a job. Not saying there's nothing wrong working at a job, you know, but I always had that mindset. It was more, you feel me? And as God showed me more, with giving me a trade, and I feel like I could put that same energy, like I said, into music. And all that touchdown, like what you said, the follow through is just belief. Like, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody ain't. That confidence is an aura. Like, you got people that don't even know how to rap for real, or to other people's opinion. But that confidence and that aura that they carry, like, it's undeniable. So that belief, that's the number one key, I think, go create success for a lot of artists. Confidence and belief in self.
I agree. I agree. I agree. I don't even know what to piggyback on, say on that, except for I agree. That's right. You know, you got to believe in you. It don't matter if you. The thing is, I feel like every artist is going to find their fan base. You know what I'm saying? Just be authentic and be you. You know what I'm saying? And then stay committed and do what it is that you love to do, and don't worry about the rest. You know. So yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Mission. Yeah, he's doing his thing on a mission. I'm sorry, I have people like hit me up. They're trying to get in here on the on the Zoom contest right now. They're trying to like zoom in. You know what I mean? So we're trying to like give them information about getting on. You know, so we might have like a few people who's going to pop up tonight.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So are you able to accept people in the group too, or is it just me?
No, it's just you.
Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully I don't miss nobody. Hope I don't miss nobody. So let me go down. Who did I miss? Miss Courtney Butcher, would you like to say hello to everybody or anything?
Hello, I am. Can you hear me? I don't know if I try to. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. We sure can. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I am here. I'm just I just wanted to listen in and listen to some of the talent today. Just wanted to encourage you guys to keep going. I love hearing it's people just kind of going after their dreams and everything. So I'm here enjoying everything today, kind of just relaxing after the holidays and want to hear some good talent today. So just wanted to step in and just encourage you all.
That's awesome. You're a member of the Atlanta Music Industry Group too, right?
I am.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So you just someone who likes good music. I appreciate you for supporting what we're doing for these different artists, and I just appreciate that. So thank you so very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
All righty, so I think, is there one more person who is this right here? I can't, let me move this thing out the way so I can see who that. Melanie Hughes. Hello, Melanie Hughes. How do you do, madam? Would you like to say anything to the group? Okay, I don't see her. So she may just, maybe she'll come back later. Or you're on mute if you are trying to talk. Okay, so maybe not. So I think that, well, she's probably someone who's a member of the Millennium Music Industry Group who just wanted to pop in and see what's pop-a-locking today. So I guess it's about time to go ahead and get started with the performances and stuff. I wanted to delay a little bit because I wanted to give maybe some of the artists who were supposed to be a part of it, I wanted to give them an opportunity to come on in case they were late. But what time is it now, Mr. Stout?
It's almost 4 o'clock, 8 minutes to.
Okay, well, if they ain't came, they ain't coming. So that means that we got 2 artists, you know what I'm saying? They done knocked out, we only got 2 artists that are competing for today to be the grand prize winner. The grand prize winner will receive a year of promotions and things of that nature. And you know what? I'm feeling like such in a Christmas spirit like right now because I just am. So everyone, both of the artists who took the time to actually follow through, you're gonna get promotions from me in the Atlanta Music Industry Group anyway. So regardless of who the winners decide is going to be the winner. In fact, all of the artists, including the judges, all of the artists who took the time to be a part of this, whatever you got going on, whatever music you got on, whatever music video you got going on, you know, tag me or Mr. Stout, and we will promote you for the next 12 months, just because you took the time to support us. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. So, you know, a lot of people give, but they want to receive, but they don't know how to give. So for every artist and judge who took the time to be a blessing to somebody else and to be a part of somebody else's dream, vision, goal, whatever, you know, inbox me, email me, text me when you got new stuff for the next 12 months, and I will give you promotion. You know, Buckhead Boys, I do you anyway. So this ain't nothing new for you because, you know, but for the ones who are not familiar with me or Mr. Stout, this is what we do. So let's start with who wants to go first? Because there's only 2 of y'all. So who want to go first? And then after we have decided who's going to win the competition, for the 2 or 3 artists who are judges who want to perform one of their songs or whatever, please do. And then, you know what? I might even do Superwoman. But before we get started, let me introduce myself, right? Because I didn't do that. So I have been I started Around the World Media about 12, 13 years ago in Chicago, in a church called New Salem Baptist Church of Chicago, through this program called the Arise. That's where this all started from. It really started, the music part started in Chicago. And but the films, and because I'm a filmmaker, you know, I'm an author and all that. And I really found my creative spark in 1999 when I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. So that's when I created the movie, you know, that's why I wrote the books and that kind of stuff. But my music, the music part of me really blossomed when I moved to Chicago and I started Around the World Media. I actually started this group, the Atlanta Music Industry Group, while I was living in Chicago. I had left Atlanta and I was living in Chicago, and I was a part of this an Atlanta group, and I think they put me out. I think I couldn't find them no more. And I was just like, well, you know what? You know, I'm gonna start my own group. So I started this group while I was in Chicago. And then when I moved back to Atlanta and I got on the 1100 AM, the group just started growing, you know. And then when Mr. Stout joined forces with me in 2020, it seemed like the whole group just exploded. You know, I never envisioned this. This is what God, taking that step of faith, I never envisioned that this group would grow to this magnitude, or that it would offer the opportunity, or none of this was in my imagination. I was just doing something I love to do. It was just that simple. And it has grown by leaps and bounds. I'm an artist as well. That's why I support artists, you know. in when was it, 2014, Mr. Hanky, the one who did Living My Best Life, you know, Twerkulator, all them songs. I actually met him on a radio show that we had in Atlanta. And I reached out to him while I was in Chicago. And I was just like, I was working with artists and it was working my nerves. I was like, I can sing. You know what I'm saying? Let me make my own music. So I reached out to him and I asked him to send me some beats. He sent me 3 beats and I made 3 songs to them beats. Superwoman, Open Doors, and It's Just Not Fair. And even the music, Superwoman, everywhere I go, I've performed it in Miami, Chicago, LA, New York, you know, Columbus, like everywhere. And everywhere I go, people love it. So that's like my signature song, you know. I feel like every Superwoman needs a Superman. Ain't that right, Mr. Stout? Every Superwoman needs a Superman.
Say that. Come get some.
So and so you know, I'm underground. I'm not in the mainstream as far as that goes, and I don't even. It's no big deal to me. I love singing. I love promoting, and I love helping other people because I feel like together we can rise. So that's me. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Patricia Marie Goins. If you want to follow we have a website for the Atlanta Music Industry Group. It's www.atlantamusicindustry.com. And we did our first event in September, Hook Up Atlanta, and it was awesome. Mr. Hanky was the guest speaker. We had some awesome people attend. It was great. And so we're planning on doing it again. And so we want to show love to whoever wins tonight and just let them, you know, they win the grand prize as far as the money they'll get paid once they perform. And then also, and just you know, give them some promotion or whatever. But like I said, everybody's whether the 2 people win or not, you're going to get promotion just because you showed up. Sometimes you just got to show up. It's about faith. Yeah. You just got to show up. You know, you don't know what God got in store for you. You just got to show up, you know? Right. And if you can't see the value in marketing, and I just want to say this and then we'll get started. This is free. This is basically free promotion and marketing. A lot of the people who are in the Atlanta Music Industry Group could have just shown up just to promote themselves, just to show what they got going on. That's what marketing is. If you don't understand how to take advantage of every avenue of marketing and promotion, then you don't understand that part of business. You know, you got to have that marketing plan. Along with what Terrence said, you got to have the business part together, and then you also got to have your marketing plan, and you got to take advantage of opportunities, you know, and this is an opportunity. And for those who couldn't see it, too bad for them. That ain't right. I need to being like that. I mean, yeah. I was like, man,
that's real life though. You talking real life.
Real life.
You're welcome, mommy.
So, who wants to start first? Who wants to go first? Either Jiggy or Bread of Cello. I don't know if y'all want to flip a coin. I don't know who you want to raise your hand, or maybe we just pick somebody.
Ladies,
huh?
Ladies can go first.
You said who?
Ladies first.
Who's
that's cool. I will go first.
Okay, so let me put this and you actually can perform 2 songs. I don't know if you have 2 songs prepared, but
could you say that one more time?
You perform 2 songs.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We can't see you yet though.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Make sure everybody unmute their phones too as well while the performers are performing.
Okay. Let me go back to
Pico ain't no dumpster truck. We got all the sticks to sweep them up, but we ain't jamming. We the clean it, clean, make sure it's done. We can't leave no crumbs. That my Glock hold dirty, but it's dirty. Got a dish. Trying to spin me, but I'm jiggy. I've been chasing fun. Say I act too childish, silly. I just want the bus. I'm just tweaking in my missions. I know that they want attention. Trying to leave me, let me catch your bitch attention. Send it straight to your bitch. Strip them down. She got business. With this shit, don't leave them shit. Hey, you say, come on, Otis. Otis, get around with pussy ass shit. And I'm banging with the shit. Niggas saying Paco 6. You just mad cause you got this. Pull up on the block. Chase them down. Shoot them in this shit. Niggas know I keep a sis. And I'm on your sis. And she sucking on some. Spin a block, she did a flip. Niggas dissing with the shit. You just mad, you ain't no shit. How my youngest spin a block. 23 shots to flip this shit. I got hit with bonus. He got a chopper with a kid. Real deal suckers, we know niggas can't compete with us. How the fuck you swine? You don't even got no heater, bro. Eastside Skelly Dry, that's where we at. Come to see us, bro. I know niggas, they some homies, they ain't pulling up, but to pick them up, we ain't that Pico, ain't no dumpster truck. We got all the sticks to sweep them up, but we ain't janitors. We the cleaning crew, make sure it's done. We can't ring no crumbs, stand my clock over 30, but it's 30, got the dishes, man. Bitches trying to spin me, but I'm jiggy, I've been chasing fun. Say I act too childish, silly. I just want the bus. Hold on, bro, don't crash the whip. Those in our exotic. Now we got our bodies with some blockies trying to pull us in. Niggas mad, they trying to beat. You know we trying to season it. Play with me, you play with keeps it 8. You know he creeping. Bro, just popping a Molly. Now he tweaking out his body. We gon' swerve. Crash the party, smoke them out. They got foggy talk my. Say I'm cocky, niggas ain't but trying to copy. Trying to ride no Kawasaki. Yeah, ask them about the watch. Yeah. Yeah, you go first. Yeah, come on. Tell that where you come from, we all know you don't back with the shit. You can tell Marco better at that boy like teaching shit. Got a block, what it is, what it be, I never miss. Jiggy got the best fit, ain't got like 4 6. So walk this nigga down, you know that he gon' split some shit. 2 to 3 days, what's the thing? My system blow up, you know the gang up in it. Hey, what you want? You know the gang up in it. Hey, I'ma hop out with that top. And get the jerky, niggas and flags. I call my own cousins working, niggas, niggas. Hurting niggas, we been lurking, niggas, working, niggas. Watch your tone, cause that's a hurtful nigga, whack ass mama. And your bitch ass brother, I mean, you know, Jiggy, she ain't fucking with suckers. With your whack ass mama. And your bitch ass brother, I mean, pussy, you know what the shit ain't fucking with suckers. Never been a little homie, I be quick to let this 40 drill. Stop playing with my dog, like playing with this shit, nigga, this your bitch. Don't put your cousin in this shit. Smoke on one, not a whole game trying to drop your low, we come and get you, probably not today. Me and the A, we sparking, and then we play some game. You be speaking on the gang, I guess he hella gay. Speaking on Mellow, that's the wrong name, you get your face. Mellow way, yeah, you niggas hella gay, hella lame. Watch the game, hello name, leave stains. Speed it back, scared through the rain. Grandma say my brain fried, shout out Mary Jane next day. Gang. I'm going out the train. I go in my line, free to step without the chain gang. Bitch, I'm yelling gang. I go in my line, free to step without the chain gang. If I catch him out of bounds, I'ma light his ass up. This ain't the bird, but I'ma send his ass up. I got this on my hip. What he running for? You better ask. Say it, Mom, what I ain't trying to pull his skin. Yeah, I got the blood. Speaking on Mellow, and she can get dirty ass niggas. Yeah, ain't got no action. Ain't got no action. I'ma hop out with that chop and get the jerky. Niggas was bags. I call my own cousin twerking, observing niggas. Hurting niggas, we been lurking, nigga, working, nigga. Watch your tone, cause that's a hustle. Whack ass mama and your bitch ass brother. I mean, you know, I ain't fucking with suckers with your whack ass mama and your bitch ass brother. I mean, you know what? I ain't fucking with suckers. Pretty buying if you trap, fuck y'all my day, I'm busting. While you slid down the block, you would thought it had thunder. But the bricks we clapping and we matching shit, we back to singing song. We off the dick, no innocence, no popping street, on game. We your Paula.
All right. Look like y'all had a lot of fun up in there.
That's so violent.
They had fun up in there today. They're turning it out. Okay. So let's start with the judges.
Hey.
I'm actually, because I'm actually not in Atlanta, and I did not get to print off my whole judge thing before I left Ohio. I'm not going to be one of the judges per se. I'm just going to give some my own advice, and then I'm going to give it to the judges who actually can rate you on your your performance. So the only thing I'm going to say to you is, one thing that you want to do is bring that radio friendly, that radio ready type music. Like, it's cool for the underground with the cussing, you know, bitch, motherfucker, all that's cool. I understand all that, but when you are in certain venues, they don't want you to cuss. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't want you to be up there calling bitches and hoes and sluts. And I already got an issue with bitches and hoes and sluts anyway. You know, because I feel like we are kings and queens, and we need to start changing our dialect. That's me. But you know, I'm old school, and I'm spreading that kind of love right now anyway. So what I would say to you is, when you're performing, you know, have your radio friendly music, have your commercial music, the kind that we can play anywhere on any station, any time. That's what I'm going to say. But the energy, I love y'all energy. I feel like y'all will be all over the place. I think I'll be tired after watching y'all, because y'all, that energy is definitely there. It's definitely visible. But I'm gonna go ahead and go and take it down the line. Jimmy, was you one of the were you one of the judges, or you just watching? I can't remember. Did I send you? Yes, sir. Did I send you a form, or were you just just?
Yeah, you had sent me a form, and it was for a registration form. I know it's something like for a Zoom meeting. I ain't read like all full detail, but I know it was like for a Zoom meeting. But I know like I said, we had talked before. But yeah, I mean, I can.
Okay.
I can get some judging though.
Huh?
I said I can get with some judging though.
Okay. Well, we actually had actual judges that we had. I just didn't remember if you were one of them, but you're still gonna get an opportunity to perform. So let's start with Floyd Grant, because I know
it was lit though. I'm sorry, but it was lit though. It was lit though.
I appreciate that.
Like that, huh? You like that?
Yeah.
That was that. All right, Floyd Grant. What did you give them? What's your
So for their appearance, I gave them a 7 out of 10 for their appearance. I thought that the appearance was really great, but I also felt like it could, you know, just use a little touch up. But other than that, I thought that their appearance as a rap group was pretty decent. Song selection, I did have a 7, but I turned it to a 6 with the cussing. And then performance, I gave you guys an 8 because you did have a lot of energy. Creativity, I gave you a 6. And marketability, I gave you a 6.5, 7. I do feel that you can be marketed, but I do feel like, you know, there could be some slight tweaks, you know, but I definitely think there's marketability there.
Awesome. Okay, awesome and amazing. Thank you very much for that. So we're gonna go to the next Mr. Stout. Were you able to print off the
Actually, you said it needs some more paper in there, but I also like had a piece of paper, so I ran upstairs and did that real quick. For the appearance, I definitely give them a 6, you know, on that, because like they're not on a stage, you know what I mean? You know, so but they're all together. That's pretty good. Like they all appeared for the performance. Song selection, the first song was it to me, it was different than the second one. But the first one, it had like it could have that, you know, that marketability when it comes to if it's going to be cleaned up. You know what I mean? Like it could be on the radio, you know. The performance style, like, you know, say the same thing as far as, I mean, I also, well, I give the song selection, I give that a 6 as well. You know what I mean? On performance, like I said, it's the same thing as, you know, the stage presence, they're all together. So I give that right there a 5, you know what I mean? Like, and one thing that I want to do out there is creativity wise, it was one main artist that was performing, but to me, if as them as a group, then it would have like different, like different bars, like a different set, like, you know, like somebody else is saying something else in the song, like, even though they're all together, a camaraderie, like, you know, putting the bars down together, like, you know, they got the backup thing, but, you know, they're like, you know, somebody's going to switch up on the verses. Marketability, yeah. Yeah, I can see that being out there. I'll give the creativity, I give that a 5. And then I give the marketability, I give that a 7 because it's definitely marketable in today's music. It's just like honing it, like put it together so then that people can be like, you know, see, this is the brand of, you know, what was it, WTS, you know, what's it's all about.
Okay, awesome and amazing. And thank you for that feedback. And I just want to tell y'all, take this only as correct. If it's anything that you're like, wow, that's all they gave me, take it as constructive criticism, because that's how you grow as an artist. You grow by, you know, getting critique and information, and you always are moving to go up to the next level to do better. So only see it in that way, and not in anything negative. I just want to make sure that I put that out there for you. So we're going to go next to Terrence Chapman. What did you give them, sir?
Sorry, I'll mute my phone here. As a person who's managed rap artists on major labels, and I've managed reality stars as well on VH1, Love and Hip Hop, that whole particular genre, I thought energy-wise, I loved it. Loved the energy. I'm with Mr. Stout. I wasn't sure if it was a group or one person with some friends in the video. I wasn't sure what I was seeing. So the marketability was kind of confusing. Is it a group or is it a solo person with guys hanging around? So that has to be clear. I thought the first song, the track was dope. I love the beat, but again, I agree with Mrs. Goins. We all know the game. We have our version for the stage and our version for radio. So to kind of keep it safe in future auditions, bring your radio version because you never know who you're sitting in front of. We all know we can go to the left when we want to. We all can put some 4-letter words out there we want to, but bring your radio version when you do another audition. I've sat in meetings with record labels. They've said, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. When I hear something I don't like, this meeting is over with. And that's what they tell you. So I'm gonna give you a word of advice. Bring the radio edit next time you do an audition. I thought that the creativity, I liked it, but it kind of gave me what I'm already hearing on the radio. I think the DJ, what's my friend's name? DJ, he said it earlier, be something different. Even my man said also, he's not being different, he's being himself, which is different. So you gotta be something a little bit different though. I heard some of the similarities in what's happening already. I was looking for something new than bang, bang, bang from this group. Because they remind me of a Wu-Tang 20 years later.
Yeah.
So they got the thing. But I'm gonna tell you why I like them. Because without any management, without anyone taking them under their wings trying to teach them, they did an excellent job. So know you did an excellent job on your own strength. Now, if they had a manager, I could see how this can go to another level. And one thing I wanted to add, I saw when they, you know, and you guys know us for being performers, when they first started to perform, they were kind of going kind of slow, then they kind of got into it. Well, use that to your advantage. Pretend that's part of your show. Come out kind of slow, then hit them.
Oh, turn up.
Make that part of your show then. If you don't come out kind of lazy, trick them. And think you're lazy, then hit him with the okie doke. So it may not have been what you intended, but I saw that if I was managing you or artist developing you, I saw that immediately. So you got the ingredients. You got to put in the oven and turn the heat on and make the cake rise. Don't stop what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome and amazing. I love that feedback. I love that because, like you said, you know, you're a young group, so you got time to develop, and you got the time. You got time to, you know, do something different. What he said, I agree. I agree with Terrence. I agree with DJ Frost and everyone. So at this point, the industry is looking for different. They really are. They want they're craving, they still want rap, they still love their, you're not going to be able to get rid of rap because people love rap. However, they're looking for what's going to make you stand apart out of the other 15,000 rappers who are rapping about the same thing, coming out with the top, running from the op. You know, what's going to make you different? Because what's going to make what you do that's different is what's going to make you stand out. So, you know, that I just wanted to say that. So let's go over here, and thank you, Terrence, for that information. So now we're going to go over here to Mike Frost, who's also a DJ and who also has a radio, you know, radio shows and stuff like that. So what did you give them?
First and foremost, I don't have any paperwork on how to grade them. So if somebody can be like, well, what did you give them for creativity or whatnot, that would help me a lot. Man, I really can't say nothing. Everybody else said it. I'm just going to say one more thing. It's just like being, whether you played football, basketball, when a coach puts you in, you got to be an impact player. You got to come out there making defensive turnovers and making things happen in a positive note. Always remember that. As they all said, keep clean music. You know, I ran into a lot of people that have money and they want to invest, but you're not sounding different. You gotta have that. You gotta talk about something different than what everybody else is talking about. You got to. I deal with a lot of unsigned artists, and we're revamping our station, and I'm looking for new music that we could play 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, you gotta bring it. When you even though you're in the Midwest, you want people that's just driving through Ohio to hear it and be like, oh snap, I gotta find out who that is. So they can take it to wherever they at and tell them, hey, these cats over here, they hot. And then you gotta bring that fire with you when you come. You know, everybody want the bag, but how do you properly get the bag? Everybody think, oh, I could do like Wiz Khalifa, I could do like so and such and such. What so and such did is not going to work for you. Everybody can't fry chicken the same way. Everybody can't cook greens the same way. Everybody can't cook macaroni the same way. It's just that way.
Okay, so what did you think about the thing for the song music, like the song and the selection of the song, or would you have like, you know, what was your number on that? Like,
the first one was good. The second one, like Mr. Terrence said, I got it confused, like, okay, we a group or we one person, you know, you got it, but you got to have it correctly. So I gave that a strong 6. It could be better, but I gave it a strong 6.
All right, so you also got the performance and the stage presence.
Performance and stage presence, I was about to get my old tail up and bounce around and wind up down in the basement somewhere. But yeah, that you want people to come in and turn up with you. Right. And you had that. I'm gonna give that a 8, borderline 9. You right. Had that. I'm like, yeah, but I don't care if I was drinking Henny or not. I was just drinking peach pop. I'm ready. I was like, okay, let's go. I'm just
turn up.
Turn up.
All right. So you also got creativity.
He gave creativity a 5, I thought.
I think I gave it a strong 6.
Oh, 6, okay.
So then you also got markability.
Say that again.
Markability.
Markability, that would be an 8 as well. You can be marketable, but we got to find out where everybody's at. You know, respectfully saying, in the words of 50 Cent, when he was doing his thing and then G Unit came, you had to, you know, when he went to go to the Grammys or whatnot, he had to get tickets for everybody else. When he got him a house, he had to buy a house for everybody else. And them cats didn't put in. No disrespect to anybody in this clique or anything, but everybody got to have their place. Everybody got to have their place and be able to come in right on time. So, you know, in saying that, I wish him well. I'm not going to sit and lie. I would love, if you got the radio edited music, I would love to play that.
That first one, the first song that they did, they actually have a music video, and I thought,
yeah, I have the radio edited versions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean,
good.
Just for future references, if it's live or it's on stage or whatever, always ask the people, which do you want? Just don't go and tell them, hey, this is what we're doing. You want to ask them how are we bringing the music? Are we bringing it radio edited version, or are we bringing it straight gutter street? Gutter street. Yeah. You want to have that on a flash drive. You got straight gutter street, we got radio edited. You want to be like, well, I didn't bring no radio edited. Ain't nobody around to want to talk to you now.
Put that in your DJ pack. Like your DJ packs have that. Like that's what you should have in your DJ pack. Is an instrumental acapella or EPK. Yeah, the video version, and also you know, the street version, or like what have you, like the unedited version. You know, if you have copies of that, you can always send which one you want to whatever station you want to put it to.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I didn't know that, but I do appreciate.
I got one more thing to say. Anywhere where there's ears, you want your music playing. Like Mr. Terrence says, where there's a big venue, small venue, big crowd, little crowd, you want it playing, because you don't know who's in that crowd that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows the person.
Facts.
So, you know, if you playing to 5 people, out of that 5 people, somebody might know somebody. And if they don't know 5 people, then, I mean, if they don't know somebody, then you turn up like it was 50,000 people.
Right.
Now understand this, every day you go on tour, you gotta bring it. I don't care if you on your cycle, I don't care if you ate something that made your stomach hurt and you got the BGs, you gotta bring it. You gotta bring it each and every night. If you miss out one night, you don't know who's in that crowd.
Right.
Did you get the number for all? Did you? Okay, we got creativity. We got a number for that. We got a number for stage performance. A number for marketability. What are we missing, Mr. Stout? Because I think there was 5 of them.
Well, the first one was appearance, though. I don't think we did that.
Did you give him appearance? What did you give him on appearance, DJ Forrest?
I gave him a mid-range 5. I think everybody could have wore the same T-shirt. Got a T-shirt with their name on it or something.
Yeah, he said gang. Gang.
Look, hey, I mean,
the gang. Yeah.
You know, like Wu-Tang, everybody know who they are. So, you know, no matter what you're doing, you want people to know that you belong with these cats. You rep them, they rep you.
Right.
So, you know, nothing I say, I'm trying to be hard or malice or anything. I don't rap. I can barely rap a Christmas gift. But I tell you this here, so much music comes past, and when you're sitting there listening to it, before it even hits the air, you're like, where did this come from? Who in the world? And then some of this music you listen to, you like, snap. Oh, how come he ain't signed already? Or how come she ain't signed? But link up with everybody. I got 2 internet radio stations, and right after New Year's, I'm having a business meeting, and I'm gonna be a gentleman that I graduated with. He wants me to do some hours on his radio station. So that, and it goes over 5 different, I don't know how to say it, 5 different ranges or 5 different, whatever it is, you heard more than you would be heard on a major radio station.
It's like different syndications on there, like syndicate heavy.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it would be to your, listen, everybody that's trying to rock with you, you need to rock with them. You need to rock with them. You know, you might be, hey, DJ Frost, or hey, Mr. Terrence, I'm coming through your city. Do you got anything open that you think I might be able to fit in, slide into? By the way, I do. So, you know, it's all about, oh, so they coming to Columbus, or so-and-so is coming to wherever. Oh, we about to turn up with them. We know these cats. We heard them before.
Yeah, we make sure we definitely make that happen.
Most definitely.
So was the other
I think song choice. He did that one first, right? What did you give song?
Song choice.
Song choices, rather.
Song choices. Again, make sure you let people know or find out how you're coming, how you're allowed to play your music.
Right. What number did you give it though?
Oh, I gave him a 5.
Yeah, I thought, okay. So 5 for song choice, 6 for creativity, 8 for stage performance, 8 for marketability, and 5 for appearance, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go back to Terrence. Let me put you, because I didn't write down what you said. So Terrence, and this is for Jiggy. So let me write this down. So at the end, I'll understand. I'll know who did what.
I'm
so
sorry.
Jiggy,
You know what? I didn't even say I was talking so much. It's 8, 6, 7, 7, 8. 8, 6, 7, 7, 8.
I don't have. Tell me what? Because
okay. For appearance, I give him an 8.
Okay.
For a song selection, give him a 6.
Mm-hmm.
With that track and the first one being dope. I love the track. Number 3 would be stage presence. I gave them a 7 on their own energy. They did great, I thought, without any management. On number creativity, I'm a borderline that right about 6 because it wasn't different enough, but they got potential. Okay. So don't feel no kind of way. Just we gotta explore how to make them different. Mm-hmm. Then number 8 was marketability. I thought they were. I give them an 8 on marketability because they were young. They had a great presence. Just got Mr. Stout said fine tune it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I want to go back to Mr. Floyd. What was yours too?
For appearance was 7. Song selection 6. Performance 7. Creativity 6. Marketability 6.
Okay, and then so that was and that's Floyd, and that's for Jiggy. And then Mr. Stout, what was yours? Because I didn't get yours down either.
It was 5 for the appearance, 6 for 5 for the appearance, 6 for the song selection, 6 for the performance stage. Creativity was a 6, and marketability was 7.
Okay, okay, and that was for. I just want to make sure I have everybody's. Okay, okay. So now that I have it, because I didn't have it, so I guess I will vote. Yes, I will vote. So for appearance, I felt like there was 5. How many is in your group? I want to be able to actually. How many were in your group, Jiggy? How many people was performing with you?
There were 3 others.
With 3 of them. Okay. So I agree with Mr. Stout and Terrence and everybody. Like because of the limited space that you have to really do what you want to do, all of you probably could have benefited from, like you said, wearing a t-shirt with whatever your important slogan is, or whatever it is about your brand. Let me put it like that. It would have been cool if your brand was, what does WTS stand for? What is that? What does that stand for?
It stands for what the shit.
Okay, so if you don't want to put what the shit, then you could have put just WTS, or whatever. I think t-shirts with y'all as a brand,
those little digital things
would have helped. I think one of y'all was back there smoking a black and mild while I was performing, or I don't know what y'all was doing back there in the back. You know what I'm saying? I think that everybody should have been engaged in this performance because you didn't have a lot of room. So for appearance, I'm probably going to give you a 5 as well, only because I felt like y'all just, you didn't put a lot of thought into how you were going to perform. So when you get out when you do go out on stage and you perform, think about wearing stuff that's going to rock your brand. And the reason why I say that is because that's another opportunity to also sell your brand and sell t-shirts and sell sweatshirts and sell stuff, you know, because you want to figure out ways to promote yourself and to bring in marketing dollars. So you want us, when we leave out of here, we got to remember WTS. And maybe we might even want to buy a WTS because what the shit, you know what I'm saying? We might want to rock that. We might want to purchase that. So remember that wherever you go, rock your brand. You walk away with always letting people know what your brand is. As far as the song selection, I like the first one probably better than the second one because the second one kind of sounds.
The text. Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going here live right now. Like
you, Mr. Let me mute him because he keeps forgetting to mute himself. Okay, so for the song, I personally like the first one better than I like the second one. The first one was rocking. I watched that video too, and I just thought the whole daggone thing was creative. I love the creativeness of it. The second one sounds too similar to me, in my opinion, to the first one. So I'm gonna give the song, but I like the first one. The first one had me, so I'm gonna give you a 7 for the song only because I like the first song. The second one sounds like the first one to me, but I like the first one. Performance, I'm gonna give you an 8 because y'all was all over that freaking thing. You know, even the guy in the black and mild was back in the back. He was still, everybody was just doing a daggone thing. So I just feel, I love the energy. That tells me that if you were on a stage and you had a lot of room, y'all would be all over there and y'all would be getting the freaking audience hyped. And that's what it's about. Like when you get on stage, they need to be in it.
Huh? Ms. Goins, can I add something to that?
Yes, sir.
If the guy smoking the black and mild is not performing, but it's gonna be in the picture, then make him always in the background doing something. Put that in your brand. If he's walking by the camera doing nothing, if he's always, who's the guy in the background in every video? Use him to your advantage in a way that it becomes marketable part of your marketing plan. Wow. Like, I'll never get this video, lady said, anybody got time for that? Something like that. But her son was walking in the background with his head in the sky, like, oh my God. So use that guy if he's not rapping, part of your video, if he's in the crew, have him always in the background, walking in the background. Well, who's the guy in the background? Those little things like that, use to your advantage. So it's not a negative thing. We've got to find how to use it to your advantage.
I agree. So I'm gonna give performance, I'm gonna give it 8. Just because the energy. I just love the energy. I'm gonna give the song selection a 7. Creativity, I'm gonna give creativity. I want to give it I'm going to give it a 5. And the reason why I'm going to give it a 5 is because for one, you didn't come with the radio edit version. For two, I'm really challenging artists right now. Although I think that the first song was creative to me because of the way that you, I like the creativity of the first one. However, what else can you do? Can I challenge y'all to reach inside and find something that's creative, that's different from what all the other artists are talking about? They're all talking about the same thing. They're talking about the streets, and I understand that, but that story has been told over and over and over and over again. So you have the ability to actually be ahead of everybody else and find something creative. You know, you remember, y'all too young to remember OPP, other people's property, right? But that still was creative. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, OPP, what? OPP, OPP, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was rocking to that. And here it is 20, 30 years later, and I still am saying OPP. Like, find your creativity and rock with that. So that's what I'm gonna say for that. As far as marketability, I'm gonna give marketability an 8. And the reason why I'm going to give marketability an 8 is because you are a young group and you do have, you know, I don't know if you have management now or not, but if you don't, you have that ability to get it. You're unique within who you are, you know, your group, you know, all that kind of stuff. So you are marketable. You're young enough to change the freaking game. You really are. So you can be ahead of the game by being unique. And being unique means find that something that ain't nobody else talking about, because they all talking about that. Mr. Hankey told me, he said, the reason why so many artists, so many rap artists are not making it to that level is because they're all on this same freeway. And ain't nobody getting off the exit because the exit is jam-packed because everybody doing the same thing. So find what is unique within you and pop with it. But yeah, so that's what I would give. I would give marketability 8. I'll give creativity 5. I give performance 8. I'll give the song selection 7, and I'm gonna give 5. I'm gonna give appearance 5 because I just felt like, you know, come looking like an artist. Don't come looking like y'all just rolled past the corner store. Y'all just grabbed y'all beer and just, or a juice or milk or whatever, and y'all just popped up here. Come acting like you was preparing to do this performance. You know what I'm saying? And step up to the game with that with every performance you do. And think about what is your brand. Who are you representing? And then start with your materials, your things that are sellable. You know, when you go to an event and you got a table, you need to be able to sell you or give away or do whatever you're going to do with your t-shirts, your sweatshirts, your drink bottle, whatever. You market yourself. So if people are coming from another state, they still going to be rocking WTS in that other state, in Chicago, in Atlanta, in Columbus, or wherever you perform. Always rock your brand. So that's what I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that.
Awesome and amazing. Okay, so that was our first contestant, Jiggy WTS, Otis WTS.
I had like a quick I put my hand up or something like for this real quick. I think we have
Did you put your
two
hand
other
up?
people. Yeah, I don't know if you can do it on this like the other platforms we work on, but I think we have 2 other artists that are tuning in right now. You might see them. I don't know if this the one with Melanie Hughes and Courtney Butcher. Is that the 2 names on there that you
No,
see? The part of
artists. Those 2 are Atlanta music industry members.
members. Okay.
They're
All
not.
right. Yeah,
You talking about artists that are supposed to be?
Yeah, supposed to be coming up. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm making sure. Yeah, I was making sure. Yeah, because there's 2 other folks that's supposed to be calling in.
Okay, because I don't see them yet. Are
All
they
right.
having a hard time getting in?
It was asking about a password. So I was like, I sent the number for that as well. Yeah, I know that wasn't the case. Yeah.
Right. Tell them to go to the Atlanta Music Industry Group and hit the media section, and then click on events. The event and the link is there.
Yeah.
Or
Right, take my to it.
Yeah. Or
Send it to 'em,
in
too.
the featured on the group, they should find the link. They just need to enter the link.
All right. Well, yeah, if they get up in there, they get up in there. If not, you know, we still got some good artists. So.
Right. I don't know what they I don't know. Hopefully they get in. Okay, so so if the other 2 artists are able to get in, which I don't understand why they're not able to get in, because the information's out there. But if they can, then we'll rock with them. If not, then you know how that goes. Okay, so now we're up to the next.
I'll let them know.
Yeah, tell them to go. I don't understand. Just go to the Atlanta Music Industry Group and click on the event link. And okay,
I got you.
so,
Yeah.
Or check their email. I also email.
I did the same. Yeah, I did the same. We good.
Okay. All right. So the next artist up, the next contestant is, well, first let me say, Jiggy, thank you so very much, Jiggy WTS and Otis WTS. I don't want you to think we took anything from you. I got much respect for you. You know why? Because you took a step of faith and you entered the contest and you didn't know what was going to happen and you didn't know how things were going to go. And so I always have respect for artists who are not afraid to do the damn thing. Excuse my French.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys as well.
Yeah, we gonna rock with you regardless. We're just giving you some constructive criticism and also some points on what we thought was the bomb. So that's
Yes,
basically, you know. Okay. So Bread Up Cello, you are next up, sir. Can you see me, Bread Up Cello? There it is. Okay. So let me go back. Let me move this over. Okay, Bread Up Cello. We can see you, but I mean, I can't hear you. No, I mean I can hear you.
Can y'all hear the music?
No, and I don't see you.
Answer delay.
Yeah, I know when the delay.
Cause I'm playing off my phone and got the Zoom on the phone. So y'all can't hear it clear.
No, it's causing a delay.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, when you play it from the phone and from your audio from the Zoom, it's gonna mess up like that. Yeah.
I'll just go to YouTube on TV.
Because you're using two audios at the same time.
I'm trying to play some. I'm sorry for the delay. I'm trying to play some unreleased stuff.
That's why I gotta bring back the boom box.
Y'all hear it now?
Yeah, I can hear it. There's still a delay. Y'all hear a delay?
What about now?
He's good.
I can hear the music.
He's good. I can hear him.
You hear it clear? I'm trying to make sure the audio clear first.
Yeah, I can hear the music clearly.
Okay.
And I don't hear the
He can
delay.
hear you too.
I got
He can
you.
hear
I got you. Sorry about that.
He took it away. He's good.
Is that feeling when ain't nobody there? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No hard time, don't last forever. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Some people came around and they left. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. He been chasing dream ever since a teen. Out of high school, everything ain't what it seems. Got caught smoking weed, age of 14. Mama said I'd rather you smoke up in his house than mess with these clowns. Lace you down. Mama working 2 jobs, she was barely round. Section 8 living, boost that hurt us down. That feeling when you feeling like ain't nobody around. Yeah, ain't nobody around. That feeling when you feeling like ain't nobody around. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That feeling when ain't nobody there. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. No hard time, don't last forever. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Some people came around and they left. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Time go get better, you gotta hold on. Stay strong, you gotta believe it, and you achieve it. On this long road, fighting demons. On this low road, I done had some good time like I'm JJ. I done had some bad time with no payday. Some people came and left, but they can stay. Never lost no sleep, thankful for the day. Head to the ceiling, I gotta make it now. I can't wait around. Hold on, I can't hold on no more. It's my time, I gotta go. I gotta go. Ain't nobody there. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No hard times, don't last forever. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Some people came around and they left. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I say, yeah, don't matter what you going through, you gotta hold on, hold on, hold on. I say you gotta, yeah. I'm playing on YouTube, so let me change the song real quick. Really challenging for me. That's all right. I know Patricia like tattoos, but I'm gonna change it up for her. So when you come from the streets, staying alive, man, it's like, it's life. You gotta have a true talent for this shit, man. So I'm gonna tell you this, when we hustle, nigga, it ain't just for the image, it ain't just for the name. Nigga, we here to make something out of nothing. We here for a reason. And if you don't know, nigga, you will. You Cello, cause I keep that eye sweat, I won't come no victim. Watching for these niggas and I'm trying to die this system. It's a lulu when you come up in the trench. Watching for the crowd while I'm trying to complete this mission. Label up some criminals. I be paranoid and my girls say I'm tripping. Cause I'm traumatized from losing all my... Put my trust in God and I put it in my pistol. I really live like this. Ain't no stuff and I'm just rapping. My head messed up. I got some issues. Got some niggas in the ground. Got some niggas in the system. Collect calls from my brother. Lord, know I miss him. But I'm still on this mission. On my daughter, I ain't quit. Cause I'm chasing like a middle sin. You can call me mental cause I ain't really got no patience. Chasing all these blunts got me feeling like a patient. Label us some criminals. I know these people racist. Get high by myself. Talk to God. I be praying. I know he's talking back. I can't hear what he's saying. I can't hear what he's saying. Label us some criminals. I know these people racist. Get high by myself. Talk to God. I be praying. I know he's talking back. I can't hear what he's saying. Oh, nah. He's saying they label us some criminals because I keep that eye sweat. I won't cut no victim. Watching for these niggas and I'm trying to die this system. It's a lulu when you come up in these trenches. Watching for the crow and I'm trying to do this mission. Label us some criminals. I be paranoid and my beats say I'm tripping because I'm traumatized from losing all my niggas. Put my trust in God and I put it in my pills. I know I'ma die alone, so I'm with these niggas. Lately I've been tripping cause my trigger finger itching. Don't know who out to get me, so I move with precision. I've been had a hustle. Got me feeling like I'm Scotty cause you know I keep it pimping. Now these blue, they were thinking nigga crippin'. Being myself, I'm the only one who listen. I told my don't trust, I be tripping. Label us some criminals. I told my be patient. Finally on, swear to God, I ain't changed. I know these demons after me. I'ma blow it like a understand. We doing what we can. I told my mom I'm rapping, now your baby got a plan. I do it for my daughter and my brothers in the can. I never see it again. Cause I keep that eye swear I won't cut no victim. Watching for these niggas and I'm trying to die this system. It's a lulu when you come up in the trench. Watching for the crow when I'm trying to complete this mission. Label us some criminals. I be paranoid and my girls say I'm tripping. Cause I'm traumatized from losing all my niggas. Put my trust in God and I put it in my pistol. I say, I'm gonna tell you this.
You witnessing greatness in the making.
Greatness in the making.
From the heart, you can't help but speak the truth. Now I'm gonna tell you this, Cello, I think you got something here, man. And I want the world to know, when you real nigga, you ain't gotta act out a motherfucking porn, man. Hey, Tom.
All right.
That's it. That's it.
All right then. Okay.
Doing it.
All righty. So, Mr. Stout, before we start the judging, well, we're gonna hit before the judges even come on. We got some of the some of the members here who just kind of like watching. So let's just kind of see what they thought. Well, maybe I should let the judges judge first, and then let some of the members just come on and say what they thought about which artists and all that kind of stuff. So let's just go ahead and start with Floyd, Mr. Grant. Let's start with you. So this is for Brett F. Cello, and let me ask you.
Yeah.
Let me ask Mr. Stout, was there another artist? Did anybody else come? I don't see.
I don't think they came. They got in there. I did share it again also on social media.
Did you share within there? Do you have?
Yeah, I shared it right directly to them. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So, yeah.
Okay.
If they get up and they get up in there.
Okay.
Right?
So so we'll start with Grant, Mr. Floyd Grant. Let me mute myself. So what was your take back and what was your scores?
So for appearance, I gave him a 9. I liked the way that he came. It was kind of stylish with, I like the chains. I like the color coordination with the black and the gold. So it definitely caught my eye with the fashion. The song and music selection, I gave him a 7. I like his, I like both of the songs. One of the songs were inspirational, and the other was, your typical, song about survival. So I definitely like that he did different type of songs. So I gave him a 7 for that. His performance, I gave him I want to say a 6.5, 7. I thought that the performance was great. It was definitely felt. But I also felt like it was a little bit of energy that was kind of lacking a little bit. But other than that, I did like the performance. The creativity is a 7. As I said before, the first song was really, I thought it was creative, it's inspirational. The second song, it was different from the first. It didn't sound the same. He came with a different flavor. I thought that the second song was a lot more, it felt like he was a lot more into it. If you could kind of feel the intensity of what he was trying to convey. So I definitely like that. Marketability, say a 7. I definitely can see him out there. I think he has what it takes to be great. From what I saw and just kind of picturing a lot of the artists that are out now and some of the artists that have come before. So I definitely feel like he definitely has a great shot at marketability.
Awesome and amazing. Okay. Thank you so much for your feedback on that. So let's go to the next judge I see, which is Mr. Stout. Mr. Stout, let me see, ask to unmute because we had to mute you because ask to unmute. Did you unmute yourself?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So what did you give? What's your scores for
for Brett Up Cello? Yeah. I first of all, like all the artists that's performing, tonight, and everybody's here is doing their thing, man. I see that, putting that effort in there is like that's half the battle. Like I know it's a business side and everything, but to put yourself out there is that's like you already had the game on that way right there. For me, and I don't know if I'm like, because I've seen Brett Up Cello perform before. You know what I mean? I see what he can do and some of his music. But his look is definitely dope. You know what I mean? Like, what they're saying, what he's wearing and everything like that. Like he was coordinated, tonight. you know, for this, you know what I mean? So that's like, you know, part of his persona when he's putting stuff out there. So I get that a 7. You know what I mean? The first track, you know what I mean, he definitely bodied the song. Like, you know, it pulled you in, you know what I mean? And the second one did it as well as too, because it's 2 different images of of different parts of like who he really is. It's like, you know, so I gave that one a 7 too. But the only thing is, like, I'm like, because the other songs that we already have for like tattoos, like, you know, it's like a 10, like, you know what I mean? But these are like other songs that you're putting out here right now. I could definitely see him on stage doing some sets, and I'm sure be going through what it is for performance. A performance stage for performance and stage presence, I give that an 8 because I can see him on stage performing. Like even in that small spot, like I can see him actually doing this thing out there. I kind of get like an image of that, of like, you know, how it would be if you had like, you know, a whole set going on with everything behind him, and you know, whatever the case may be. You know, but the other song for the creativity, I give that a 7 as well. Because the song was you know, it was well thought out, you know, in the process of everything, like everything, you could tell that he thought that song out. Like he took the time on that one right there. So then it's going to reflect the, you know, how the way that the video would go out there and everything like that. So it's like a whole process of way to make it like a really good song. And like for the creativity, I give it a 9, because it's like the song was creative enough that's like getting all those things together, like, you know, those, like, you know, just kind of making it so you're molding it so then it's going to be like that perfect thing that you're putting out there. Yeah, like I can see that because the song, you know, has like a real life, you know, situation that's going with it. It's like a song I could also hear that one as well, you know, being played. Like it's a markability that goes with that part. But yeah, I think he's really on, like he's on to something. And yeah, I would cop those songs. I'll put in a rotation.
Awesome and amazing. Okay. Next is Terrence. Terrence, what was your score for Bread Up Cello?
Oh my God, I'm so excited to give this compliment. I'm telling you. I agree with my brother Floyd. I gave him a 9 on appearance. He looked remarkable. He looked great. Like he dressed himself, not some stylist came in from somewhere and dressed him uncomfortably. He looked like he was in his own element. For those who don't know, I worked in music publishing for 6 years with ASCAP, 6 years. And when I listen to songs, I listen to songwriters, and just the artist who wrote the lyric, because the publishing part of the music business is the most lucrative part of the business. And as a lyricist, this guy can write for himself, me, you, and everybody else and make some money. So I saw that potential. I thought performance-wise, given the parameters of which we're in and the platform with the delays and everything else, I thought the confidence could be a little bit greater. I know everybody's different, but excuse me. All right, I'm gonna get my scores in a minute, but arts development-wise, I teach people no matter where you are. I've been in label meetings where it was 4 guys singing to another guy behind the desk, an R&B love song. And I said to them, sing to this guy like he's a girl. I don't care who's behind that desk. So there's no excuse whether you're on a web Zoom call, whether you're live in concert. Always go 100%. Don't say, well, I'm on Zoom. Always go 100% every time. So I think that could be a little bit better, but the potential is there. One, he had me sold before he said one word when he gave his testimony about stepping out on faith, come on somebody, and changing careers and being a bar. That right there takes a lot. And that's what artists need to have. The ability to step out on faith and believe in themselves and nobody else believes in them, even when they themselves know they don't have all the training and all the accoutrements and all support. I'm still gonna step out on faith to do something. And this man said he did that. So before I heard his music, I was already sold right there alone. We got so many brothers and sisters who make excuses about everything in the world. And the white man got me down and the system got me down. This brother here said, I quit my job to start another career because I believed in myself. I was sold in. So that's my testimony on that, because he had me sold right then. But my scores on appearance were 9. On the song selection, I thought the first song had the hookability from a music publishing standpoint, gave him an 8. On professional stage presence, I gave him an 8, could be a little bit stronger. On creativity, I gave him an 8 because the first song again was great. And on marketability, I gave him an 8 as well.
Okay. All right then. So, drop it like it's hot. Okay, so let's go on over here to Mr. DJ Frost. Thank you, Terrence. Thank you, Floyd. Thank you, Mr. Stout. So DJ Frost, your turn.
All right.
So you know what all you judging on now, right? Because I know you said you didn't get to print off the form. So you
right.
know.
Just give it to me again, so that way everything's I don't miss. Please.
Okay, so you're scoring between 1 and 10, and we're talking appearance, song selection. You want to write it down? Are you writing it down, DJ Frost? Because I ain't seen you write. Appearance, song selection, stage performance, creativity, and marketability. And is that right, Mr. Stout? Did I miss any?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So appearance, I'm in agreement. He came for the part. You know, he did his thing. The only thing that he did his thing on that. So I give that a 10. He did good on that.
On the appearance.
On the appearance, yes. Now, when you say that, what all comes with appearance? You just talking about the dress, or how do you mean that? Because it could go so many ways.
I mean, does he look like an artist to you?
The appearance is going to be more like what he was wearing. Like, yeah, right. He has a look.
They
does he
look
fit
like
the part to be as an artist?
He wasn't
right.
too flashy. He wasn't underdressed. He was dressed, ready to do his thing.
Right.
So yeah, he gets a 10 for that. What's the next, please?
Song / music selection.
Okay. That was good. Both songs were good. The only thing, I'm a DJ. I've worked on stage. First, respectfully, let me say this. You're an artist. How long has he been in the game?
Right up, Cello.
I've been making music almost 9-10 months.
Okay, so respect.
9 months, wow.
But like that's like actually laying down tracks. But I
like recording, right? But you've been doing
off
it,
freestyling, so you know, so it's a natural thing because I love to freestyle.
Okay,
I love to have fun with music. So
respectfully saying, and I've been on stage with a lot of artists. The DJs, well, this is what me. When you work with me, I have you with your music. I have your music. So you tell me track, the first one I'm doing is gonna be this one. Okay, cool. Anything on YouTube, to me, that's a no-no. You're being an artist, either buy your beats and have it legitimately yours, or you leasing it, or whatever the case may be. But you don't want to be on YouTube because that's just a bad look. Because
no, I think that he was just
uses music. That was his track.
Because he has a music video up there for that.
And he has his music up on there.
Yeah,
that was his production and his people he worked on.
Yeah, he was just singing to the track, to his own track.
So how didn't have it on the USB?
Huh?
How come you didn't have it on the USB?
Okay, so that might be something that you take a point away from because he didn't rap to the instrumental, but that was his. But what he rapped to was on YouTube, and that was his music. That that wasn't a free beat. That was his music video. He was singing with it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what he did well. I'm like, that's the case. That's man.
So the next thing was going to be a song in music, right? No, performance and presence, like the performance and presence.
So what did he get for song selection? What number did you give?
I gave him a 7.
Your song selection.
Okay. All right.
Right. Now what was the next one?
Stage presence.
stage because I had to go to the bathroom when I came in. I'm like, oh, yeah. All right. It automatically pulled me in. I'm like, when I listen to
Brother, oh, you want to put your you Brother Priscilla, because we hear the baby who wants to vote too. So
We got it.
when I listen to music, I'm listening to you. A rapper is a storyteller. So I need you to tell me a story, and I need to envision it without seeing your video. And what he was doing, that's what he did. I seen the video without seeing his video or his version of it. I had a version of it already.
Yeah, you envisioned it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That to me, that's what makes an artist. When you can sit up there and I don't see your video, but when you rap it or I listen to it, now I know, okay, this is how it's going to be. So that was stage presence and deliverance was very good.
So what number did you give it?
I gave him a 9.
Well, what's the number?
9. And then creativity and marketability are the last two.
Creativity, I gave him an 8.
Okay.
Marketability, yes.
Okay.
I gave him a 10 on marketability. It really depends on who's marketing it and if all 4 of them or everybody on this screen is marketing them, everybody's going to market him different.
Okay.
So yeah,
okay.
It's just about getting the right marketing team behind him to bring him out, to make him stand out the way he's supposed to. He did what he's on his way.
That's right. He's a millionaire. I see that.
So was that all the that was all the official judges, right? Was that all the official judges? Okay. So I want to go to if there's any I don't know, there's some in here that are just watching, and I don't know if all of you caught both performances. I know you did, Jimmy. So Jimmy, what and you're just a fan, just kind of watching, seeing what's going on, checking out the performances or whatever. So if you would just tell us what your thought, you don't have to give a number. We just want you to give your overall thought of their performance and just your overall feelings about it. Like, what did you think about both of them, Brett of Cello and Jiggy? Like, we want to know both.
Already. All right. Well, for WTS, I like that little logo right there, that WTS, which I like that.
Yeah.
Y'all lit, y'all turned. You feel me? It kind of like took me back on some, like when Chief Keef and them came out. You feel me? Like that gang, like how Chief Keef really spit what he bout, and y'all spitting, and it really sound like y'all about what y'all about. So ain't nobody gonna slide on y'all. You feel me? But I really like y'all crunk atmosphere. That's that like almost go to the club, hear that Lil Jon Eastside boy, it's gonna make you want to swing on somebody do something wrong, And I like that vibe too though, because I'm versatile on it. The other song too, it was somewhat similar, like they were saying before, somewhat similar, kind of gave the same little vibe, but like, you versatile enough. Y'all a strong group, and I feel like y'all hella marketable, like hella, because y'all young, and that's what they look for, the young ones. To Brody, Weirdo, CeeLo, you got them songs that'll make a man sit his behind down and really rethink life. And I like that though, because you touching hearts. And that's where a lot of other men fail to do in the industry, is touch another man's heart to kind of make them realize like it's more to it than, the gacks and guns and all that. Yeah, you living through a hard life, poverty, and you gotta hustle, you gotta survive. It is what it is until you, open that chest and you get that glory that you've been craving for, that you deserve as it is, because it's hard out here for us. But I respectfully, I can jig both of y'all music. Like I can give my music to my people out there in the Louis, St. Louis, and they'll jig that for real though. Salute to both of y'all though, no cap. Y'all still there? Did it freeze? You on mute, Miss Patricia, if you talking.
Is that?
Okay, there you go. You had me
Oh,
scared
wow.
for a minute.
No wonder Ovani wasn't saying that. Ovani, I'm just saying your name, spelling it out. Nobody hear nothing that I'm saying. So Ovani, is it Ovani? Am I pronouncing it right?
Yes, that's correct, Miss Patricia.
Okay. So what is your thoughts about Jiggy WTS and Bread Up Cello?
Well, for the most part, I believe that everything has been spoken upon. As an artist myself, I can only encourage the artists to take, constructive criticism as it is, for you to always progress. You're always in this, your artistry to be better, show better, and to represent, your story, your brand in the best light possible. I think I really enjoyed the stage performance for, the last artist. I think he did, really well. I think his marketability is really great. And I could just say, to progress from there, what would be the next things, making sure that, you're keeping your nutrition together and making sure that you are working on maybe improving some of your singing skills, just, to keep expounding upon your artistry. That's all I can suggest.
Okay, awesome, amazing. Can everybody who's not talking, can y'all put your phone on mute so that whoever's talking, they won't, we can hear them clearly. Okay, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you for, like I said, once again, taking the time to show support to these artists. Like, I appreciate that. So let's go to Tony. Is it Deleon? Am I saying it right? Okay.
Yes, it's Tony DeLeon.
Were you able to catch both performances or just one?
No, I saw them both.
Okay, so please tell us what's your thoughts about Jiggy WTS and also Bread Up Cello.
They were all good. Everything that you guys said already was basically what was said. The first artist, I couldn't tell whether it was just her or were they a group or not. But it was still overall, it was pretty good. The music was okay and things like that. It was just that I didn't know whether they were as a group or was she solo. The second guy, all around, he was ready. He even prepped himself to even make sure that his audio was pretty good, which means that he cares about what he's delivering to the public. He was good. He was marketable. He had the look, the whole 9 yards, and you could understand what he was saying. And I'm just here to support the show, knowing that you're a Chicago native. I'm a award-winning producer from Chicago. You guys probably know a lot of my stuff that's on the radio right now.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah. I'm a former member of R. Kelly and the Public Announcement. We went solo.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Party over here, party over.
I see them around. I was like.
I went solo, and it was the best move I could have made in my life because I was able to tour with Prince for 4 years. I've written some #1s that you guys would definitely know of me. And Ovani is actually one of my new artists that you guys are going to hear a lot about really, really soon.
Wow.
Excuse, is that your Instagram, Tony DeLeon?
What was that?
Is this your Instagram? Your name?
Yeah, my name on Instagram is DeLeon the Great. I've worked with everybody from Young Dro to R. Kelly to Lady Gaga.
DeLeon the Great.
To the list goes on. Jason Derulo, John Hill, Her Story, like the list goes on. So if there's anybody that's out there that's looking for some award-winning credits or music today, I'm open. I'm willing to help and do whatever I can for anybody that's ready to do this. If you're hungry, I got your back.
It would be nice. Can everybody put their phone on mute for a second? So I want to be able to speak to Tony. It's pronounced DeLeon directly.
Yes.
I want to say thank you for stopping by and taking the time to watch these artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are someone who obviously you're seasoned in the industry. You understand the industry. You know what the industry is looking for. You know what it means to be marketable, what it means to have quality. You know what I'm saying? All that. So the fact that you took time out of your day just to stop by and watch these performances and give feedback, I can't even tell you how much I appreciate that. I really can't.
No, it's okay. I'm glad I could be a part of it, because when I didn't have that and I went to everybody for help, they didn't do it. So I left Chicago, went to California and blew up. And like the first song that I did went gold the first week it was out, and the rest is basically history.
What was the first song?
It was a group called Ideal, and the song was called Get Gone.
Okay.
And it opened the doors for me to work with KG from Naughty by Nature that you mentioned, and RL and Tweet from Next. Those are like my brothers. Oh yeah.
Those tracks. Get Going was that joint. Get Going was that joint. That was that joint. See, I'm talking my age right now, but that song was the fun. I'm playing that tonight.
So this is, hold on, because I got my my friend here, and you act like you know that song, that music too.
Yeah, yes.
You know you
That's
do.
my generation right there. Much love to you. I want to hear your song too now. Like,
so I would definitely, because you took the time to actually stop by, you know, last year we did, well, not last year, we're still in 2021. So September of 2021, we had Hook Up Atlanta. And actually we had the artists come out and perform and all that kind of jazz. And so we're planning on doing it again. Last year we had Mr. Hankey, you know, Living My Best Life, the producer, girls are. We had him and he was our guest speaker. And because you took the time, if you're interested, I'd like to definitely extend the offer for you to come to Hook Up Atlanta 2022. If you're able and available, and if, you know, if we could work out some type of you know, deal.
Sure, yeah, sure.
that I can rock with.
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah, that you can come out and do kind of like what Mr. Hankey did and give some words of encouragement, inspiration, whatever you want to speak about. Be one of the speakers, you know, and help us to, you know, with this indie. So yeah, I definitely would like to extend that to you.
But I'm gonna say this to you. Thank you so much, Miss Patricia. I appreciate you and what you guys are doing. And again, whatever I can do to help, I'm here. You know, I don't let the accolades that I've won and awards blow my head up. It's not that serious. We all have to start somewhere. I just want to be to someone else what I didn't have. So I'm very interested in helping whichever way I can. I'm also a major independent. I can offer distribution situations and everything else. So I'm looking for artists as well.
Okay.
So whatever, I'm serious, whatever I can do to help.
So you see how God just bring me my Christmas gifts out in the freaking building, baby. That was an unexpected gift to me for what we trying to do for the artists and people in the independent industry. So for you to say you got distribution avenues or whatever you can offer to what we're trying to do is so much appreciated. Please let me make sure that I get your, if you can inbox me or give me your email so I can keep in touch with you. And what I like to do for everyone, I like to promote what they got going on. You know, Mr. Hank, I done promoted him from here to Timbuktu. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I definitely would like to promote whatever you got going on with whatever artists. If you got artists that you're looking for interviews for, you know what I'm saying? Just because you came by, just because you showed me love, like I would like to interview, you know, whoever you're trying to push right now, whatever. Like, I'm your lane. You know what I'm saying? I'm your lane.
I appreciate that. Same here. Just be on the lookout for Miss Ovani, because you guys are going to be hearing a lot about her. I guarantee
you. Music Ovani D. Yeah, look out, guys.
She's going to make an impact. For one, there's not many women of color doing the type of music that she's doing. So she's going to open a market, a whole different market for what, you know, female artists are doing, you know. And I appreciate, you know, the things that Megan Thee Stallion and people like that are doing, but none of them are touching on the dubstep and EDM community at all. There's very few of them.
let's interview her on Move Unscripted. Let's get her
Yes, let's get her on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing very well. She's actually she's beautiful. So when you guys see her, she's got the look. She's beautiful. She speaks well. She's well groomed. She's done a whole lot of television and modeling. So she's got accolades. She's just very modest. But she was on the first and second season of Empire as one of the artists on there.
Nice.
She's graced the cover of like 3 different magazines, you know, everything from makeup ads and everything. Like, so be ready. She's already been nominated for a Billboard Music Award, and that song's not even out yet.
Wow. So I got my girl over here jumping around. She's ready to she got to speak. So let me let her hold on. Let me get back to the gallery.
I'm about to rock that song. That
Okay,
song.
Tony,
that song.
I know who you're talking about. Okay, so I had spent 10 years in Colorado, born and raised in Chicago, but spent 10 years in Colorado before I came to Atlanta for 4 years.
Oh,
and
wow.
I know who you're talking about, but I do want to talk about Hook Up Atlanta. So I was able to be there this year, and it was amazing. And the artists came from everywhere, states from everywhere. One of my favorites, I must say, was from Chicago. It was just because I hadn't heard that twisted rap style in a long time. You know?
I invited him to come, but he wasn't able to attend.
So I look forward to meeting you this time, and I just support all of this. I don't sing or rap or anything like that, but as a listener, I just want you to know, as a listener, what music does for us. You know, it's that connection. Music can get you out of any spot. If it's gospel, regardless of what it is, you know, even some rap songs, you know, sometimes it's just, all right, it just gets your head straight. You know, one of my favorite songs I kind of wake up to after my gospel is Long Journey Home. And it just,
that's my song.
Yeah, it is.
But really, so I appreciate everything that everyone is doing on here, from Floyd to Ken to Mike, Patricia, everybody that's on here right now. So thank y'all so much. I'm out.
No, thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
You know what I'm saying?
That was dope.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
She might know one of my other songs too. Tell her Jason Derulo's What You Say is one of my songs.
He says you might know one of his other songs too. What did you say the song was?
Jason Derulo's What You Say.
I gotta have her doing cartwheels up in his house.
You know what? I'm almost 40 years old. And I do.
It's all love, guys.
That's what's up.
It's all love.
That's what's up. Okay, so let's get, without further ado, so let's get down to before we do that, I know there's 2 people who wanted to perform or to sing. I think Floyd Grant, did you still want to sing your Christmas song? One of your Christmas songs, or one of the songs?
Yeah, would love to hear that.
Okay, and then also Jimmy Freestyle.
Yes, I can.
Still want to perform your song? Did you still want to perform Jimmy Freestyle?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then Ovani D, did you want to perform? I don't know if you did or not.
Ovani D. That's Tony's artist that he's working with. That's what she's on the line with us.
Tony, does she want to perform?
I don't know.
You know, I just really appreciate that, Miss Goings. I will take my opportunity the next time. I actually just came here to be supportive, but I appreciate that. And much love to you guys.
Okay.
We'll be in further talks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's just crack it lacking. And thank you, Ovani, for bringing your producer. You done brought Tony to the freaking
and that song, I'm getting on that song. That Get Going song is on deck.
Thank you. You know, it's all about relationships, and that's what I'm about. And especially for the Midwest. I mean, Chess Records was here. I want the love and respect that the Midwest deserves, and I don't think it's really where it used to be, you know. And I'm a young person.
I love that. I love that.
That's throwback talk. Like,
Thank you.
I just put up a Midwest love, though. I just put up a post in the Atlanta Music Industry Group not long ago saying that there are a lot of people in that group, artists, producers, labels, you know, media gurus, all that, who could open doors
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and help the artists, but some of them won't do it just because of whatever the freaking reason is. So the fact that you, Ovani, not only came, but you brought somebody who could be a blessing to somebody else, because it's all about connections. It's all about who knows who can help who. And I always believe in my heart and my spirit that whatever you do for somebody else is coming back 100-fold. I believe that. I live by that. This group is representation of that, because God knows when I started this group, I had no idea it was going to grow to over 25,000 people. I didn't know that there was going to be people who was going to make major connections and major music and all them kind. I had no idea. So I just, that was a I don't have me over here. That was a blessing to me because of what we're trying to do. All we're trying to do is take as many people with us as we can to wherever God says we need to go. And so I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So without further ado, let's get to before I get over here and get the tear out, because I'm emotional. I'm a Pisces.
You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, baby. You good. You're good.
So let's start with
we got you.
Floyd Grant, you want to start first?
Yeah, I can start first.
And then Jimmy, you'll be second, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate y'all, everybody.
Oh, yeah. All right, so Floyd, you're first.
So the name of my Chris. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Okay. So the name of my Christmas album is This Christmas. It's out everywhere. One of the songs that I recorded on the album is Oh Holy Night, which is one of my favorite songs to sing. So I'm gonna do that one. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt his word. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night. Oh, night divine. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful and right on time, because yesterday was Christmas. So that was beautiful. And where can they get your Christmas album, Mr. Grant? Where can they get your Christmas album?
They can get it on Apple, iTunes, Amazon Music, Alexa has it, Pandora has it, Tidal has it, pretty much everywhere, and YouTube as well.
Okay.
And it's called This Christmas.
It's called This Christmas. Okay. That was beautiful. And
Thank you.
You know what? This when you know you're a freaking artist, right? When you just like, you know what? I don't have no music. I don't need no music. I don't need nothing. I'm just about to flow on you. Take it how you want. That's how I am. I'm like, I don't care. I ain't
gonna sing it.
Sing.
Because this is what I do, right? Yeah. Awesome.
This is what I
That's
do.
so-
See, I do this in my
Yeah.
sleep.
I mean, anybody, does he have any performances coming up or anything like that? Or like any shows is coming up? Or it's holiday still going on?
I actually completed all of my shows for the year, so I definitely have some coming up for 2022. I actually have a lot more other music out. I'm an R&B singer as well. I have a single called "Got My Eye on You," which was very huge over the last year or so, and a lot of other music that I have out. I have released my 10-year, I call it a 10-year anniversary album, but I didn't name it that. But it's called Black Prince Special Edition album of all of my hit songs from 2010 all the way to 2020. So I released that last year. So yeah.
Nice.
Awesome
Yeah.
and amazing. We're gonna come over you to Jimmy, but just for a second, this LXT, what is this?
I think it's LXD Weirdo. It sounds like something like that is the way I'm reading
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
It's the
who are
artist that's coming
you?
up here.
Alex
Yeah,
the
already.
Weirdo.
All right, I got that right. Yeah.
Are you an artist or are you just a supporter? Which one?
I'm an artist. Big
You're an artist
juice
too?
all day, every day. Female rapper. How you guys doing? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Let's go.
All right. So I might come back and put you on the spot because I like putting people
Yeah,
on the
we're gonna
spot.
find out.
We'll be right back. We said we gonna
Always. Always.
we gonna go. All righty. So we're gonna come back to you.
Thank you.
Jimmy, you ready, Jimmy?
Always, you hear me?
You said always, you hear me? I like that you always, you hear me? I was bone ready.
You hear me? Hey, this song right here, it was a freestyle, just hit the studio and just feeling the beat. Just go out to my city, St. Louis all day. You hear me? Midwest in the building representing. All right, let's get it. No auto tune. Yeah. Y'all hear the beat? Left wrist rolling, bust down AP, Louis V on me, teeth on jet skis, chains on VVs, now I got ops all on me. McLaren swerving is burning, they get the plot and we airing. Left wrist rolling, bust down AP, Louis V on me, teeth on jet skis, chains on VVs, now I got ops all on me. McLaren swerving is burning, they get the plot and we airing. All this full of blue cheese, all this cash on me, all this ass on me, moving fast on me. I'm tired of niggas on me, I'm sending shots on me. I'm on your block, homie, I keep it Glock on me. AR-15 with the carbon beam, about to kill his dream. Snatching up his queen, upgrade, cause she really fucking with a king. With the scope, I see niggas, they waiting on me. External, it's ready, don't play with me, G. I'm tired of you niggas that's taking from me. I swear to God, though, they just faking my G. This is a situation when I touch down. I done been around through a lot of towns. Anybody really wanna see how these guns sound? I'ma make a round. This is the truth. I know your body is not bulletproof. Smoke your ass down like I'm smoking some fruit. Nigga, get back cause you don't got the juice. Left wrist rolling, bust down AP. Louis V on me, teeth on jet skis, chains on VVs, now I got ops all on me. McLaren swerving is burning, they get the plot and we airing. Left wrist rolling, bust down AP, Louis V on me, teeth on jet skis, chains on VVs, now I got ops all on me. McLaren swerving is burning, they get the plot and we earn. Hopping fences, I was hopping blocks, tired of all these niggas, I was popping pops, tired of popping blocks, I was dodging cops, tired of all of these niggas, they better stop. They looking at me trying to catch a wave. When I waking up daily, I'm getting blazed. When I come out the jungle, I'm with the gang. Anybody want war, bitch, I'm gonna bang. Look at these haters, I swear they ain't ready to take out the war. That's what I did before. You're not ready to forget the store. I'ma tell you, boy, you might get ignored. You better watch out for your bitch on this sword. I'm tired of these haters, they want us some more. But check it out, bitch, and I'm going to score. See me right now, cause I'm really a break. Happy these haters don't know what they think. Let me go ahead and hit the blue face from the bank. When I look at your chick, guarantee she gon' fake. Look at these shit that I did that you take. Come on for real, I'm the best of pay. Play with me if you want, nigga, you ain't. You play with me, expecting your SVD brace. Left wrist rolling, bust down AP, Louis V on me, teeth on jet skis, chains on VVs, now I got ops all on me. McLaren swerving is burning, they get the pot and we airing. Left wrist rolling, bust down AP, Louis V on me, teeth on jet skis, chains on VVs, now I got ops all on me. McLaren swerving is burning, they get the pot and we airing. Zerr. all freestyle. You hear me?
All right now.
No, I can't write, Miss Patricia. I tried, but I got in there. They was like, nope, just freestyle. I was like, all right.
Awesome, beautiful. Where can they tell them how they can follow you? That was nice. Tell them why you do. Okay, hold on before I even get started, because I got a lecture, because I'm feeling like you've been in this group for at least a couple of months now. So I'm trying to understand. Have you been in the Atlanta Music Industry Group a couple of months before I start fussing? Let me just see. Have you been in this group at least a month?
Yes, ma'am.
So my question to you then, how come you didn't enter music in for this contest? But that's another story. I ain't even gonna go on you there, but
wow, you doing some law and order right now. I
deserve
it.
All in your face, baby. You should have had your music. You should have been one of the daggone contestants. How you gonna be walking around with that kind of freaking skill and stuff, and then you gonna join it, but not perform in it? Like,
it's gonna be out there. They're gonna hear us real soon. So that song is out there now, though, right?
Yes,
I do that freestyle.
Every competition y'all throw out, when I say my word, I'm in there. I'm in there. You hear me? Like, no.
So for the artists who did not compete, right, but they still want to be a part of it, when we do announce Hook Up Atlanta 2022, you will still be able to secure a slot to perform, kind of like they did for Hook Up Atlanta 2021. So you still can. And our prayer and goal is we're going to make this one even bigger than last year. Isn't that right, Tony?
That's it.
Sorry, Tony, but I'm just saying that's we just trying to, we just networking. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Yeah. So I appreciate that.
I appreciate you too. That song, I got a video to that one. I got a lot of versatile songs, like some up ones, some mid ones, some, the gang crowd, however they want it. Some pop, I could do some pop, but FSK, Frank Sam King _ Pyro, like a pyromaniac, PYRO314. That's for YouTube. That's also Instagram.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to mute. Okay, go ahead and finish. What'd you say?
Well, FSK Frank Sam King _ Pyro, like pyromaniac, PYRO314. That's my Instagram and also the YouTube as well.
Awesome and amazing. So once again, thank you for showing our artist Brett Up Cello and Jiggy WTS, Otis WTS support by coming to watch the performances and even giving, feedback. And I think Brett Up Cello, I don't think that I even scored you, did I? I don't think I did. I don't think I did my score. So let me do my score and then we'll go to I didn't give a score, I don't think. So let me go. Let me go to my score. So let's start off with appearance. You get a 10 right off the bat. I don't even need to procrastinate because you prepared. You came looking like an artist. If that's your brand, then you came looking like your brand. You know what I mean? You came looking like a performer. You came looking, can y'all hear me? You came looking like you were prepared. So I'm gonna give you a 10 for appearance because you look.
Hey, can I interrupt you real quick?
Yes, sir.
I heard you was talking about what's the name too. So all the artists on here, like she was saying, I encourage y'all to I just started this. Like when I do a lot of events in Atlanta. So I try to wear my own brand. I got like a logo, and I also have a marketing shirts with my Instagrams and all that, Facebook and all that. So she touching up on that. That's a good idea to show that you're enthused in whatever you're doing.
Right.
But I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, that's okay. That's cool because
I want one of them jackets. I need that. I need that jacket. I do. Seeing that.
Right.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah, I need that.
I just dropped the song. I just did a song. That's why I was trying to let y'all hear. It's called Dreaming, and I got a quote on the song from the song. I ain't gonna never stop dreaming.
I like that. You're gonna have to get with us because you can ask Bookhead
I say
Boys.
that
We
song
we
so
wear
dope.
other people's brands. We
Yeah,
help
we have
promote
a
your
lot
brand.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you definitely have to get with me on that. So
I,
appearance, I gave you a 10 for appearance. Song selection, you know, I like your music. I like your music because it's different. It talks to the heart of the soul of the different artists that are out here, you know. You, like I said, you got so many artists out here who are like making the streets sound so glamorized. It's the bomb to, you know, to shoot all the ops up. It's the bomb to, you know, go to jail for killing someone. Like they're glamorizing it. But what about the reality of the pain of it?
the other
What
perspective.
about that part? You know
The
what
other
I'm saying?
perspective.
Yeah, so I like the fact that you're coming at the artists and you're teaching them from a different end, and you're letting them know, okay, yeah, everything that glitter ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? What about the other side? What about a lot of reasons why these artists are talking about this pain in the streets is because of what they didn't get at home, because of the what happened with the crack epidemic in the 80s, and mama and daddy wasn't there, or they was in jail, or all that kind of stuff. Like there's reason why they're crying about this pain right here. And so we need artists who's gonna tell the other side of the story. You feel what I'm saying? So I like that. So for song selection, for the first song, I like the first song, and I like the second song because, like I said, I like the fact that it was different. It's different from what a lot of the artists are talking about right now. I just feel like you're on that right lane. I feel like you may not even realize it, Brett Cello, and you might have your whole goal 5 or 6 months ago, or whenever you said you started, might have been to be a street rapper like everybody else. But that may be, God may have more for you, because I almost feel like you're a teacher. I almost feel like you're going to touch on a different area where you're able to minister to the guys in the street and let them know that there's more to this life than running from the ops. There's more than chasing fame and fortune and killing everybody in your path to get to it. Like, you got to tell them the other side of the story so that we can save these babies. So
There's no more, no more.
That's me.
We gotta fix that. You're right. We gotta fix that.
I feel that. That's how I feel. So I'm gonna give for a song selection, I'm gonna give you an 8 because I like that. Stage presence, I'm gonna need you to give me a little bit more energy. That will be the only thing. And when I say energy, I don't know what it is that I'm looking for exactly. And maybe you should perform in front of a mirror so that you can really connect when you're performing, so that you can really connect overall that energy, that because the power of your words needs to connect with the performance, so it's all one. Does that make sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I with the depth, with
I know
deepness
exactly
of your, with the deepness of your music, I need to feel that same energy in the stage presence.
Correct.
Okay, so for the stage presence, I'm gonna give you a 6, only because I felt like, and not because you weren't limited, because you were limited, but there was something that I was missing from the stage presence.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Not from the song, but the stage presence. So I'm gonna give you a 6 for stage presence. Creativity, I just love that you're stepping in your own lane. You know, tattoos, I love tattoos. Every tattoo on my body tell a story. I love that. I think that's very creative. And so I just love that your creativity. I love that. Marketability, you know, for creativity, I'm gonna give you a 7 for creativity. And for marketability, I'm probably gonna give you an 8 just because I feel like there's a lot in you. I feel like there's a lot of growth. I feel like you're one of the teachers that can really change how people it's so temperamental. Like when I put that post up there and I was saying, I'm not trying to change rap, because I'm really not trying to change rap. All I'm saying is reach.
And I'm not either. It's crazy. I'm not either, like, because I rap about the other side, but I also rap about what come with it. Like, I got two brothers been in the system and out of the system 10 years consistent. You feel me? So I ain't trying to do that.
I love
and
that.
Rap art, like, this dream saved me, because you know, I was making decisions to, you know, feed myself that, you know, could lead to the same thing, but I went cold turkey because I believe so much in this.
Okay.
Like, I believe so much in this. Like, I know my potential.
Amen. So I'm going to definitely give you an 8 for marketability because I do feel like you have that. Like I was saying, I'm not trying to change rap. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just asking rap artists to find that creative spark so we can get back to loving hip hop again. Because
you know
I
something.
lost it, you know?
And it's so crazy. I'm so big. Like before I even became an artist, I was so big on the content I listened to. Like I'm a Meek Mill. Like I like soul music. I love that's why my art come out like that because I love soul music. Like I love something that gonna make me feel it. They go like the judge said earlier. Something I can see, like I can see it in perspective of just listening to it.
Awesome. Okay. All right then. So that was my so I gave him a 10, a 7, a 6, a 7, an 8, and an 8. So we're going to get ready to announce the winners. But before we do, we got LX, the weirdo over there prancing around. She ready to release the beast. So let's just go ahead and let her.
I see that. I was
Let
like,
her
yeah.
rock. Let her
Look at
rock.
that
I can see her
screen.
prancing around that room. She's ready. Ready.
Ready to turn up.
All right,
Tell us a
y'all.
little-
How y'all
tell us-
doing?
tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Alex the Weirdo, aka Big Juice, because I always bring big energy. I'm a female rock star, not just an artist. I'm fully loaded with creativity. I also do hair. I did my own. Thank you. Yes, I work at the biggest lock salon right now in New York City. So I'm really like a go-getter. I network like crazy. My energy, I'm very humble. I love people and I love people to rock out with me. I'm listening to y'all with the marketability and everything. So I hope y'all enjoy my style because I'm always gonna be me at the end of the day. Like, you know, that's what I represent. I represent Team Weirdo. I represent, you know, team greatness and lots of love and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to everyone.
Okay.
This song that I'm actually gonna
Tell us how can they follow you before you get into
y'all
your
can
song?
follow me on Big Juice LX. So everything's spelled normal, Big Juice LX. That's on everything. Once y'all follow me on my IG, Big Juice LX, y'all gonna see Alex the Weirdo, everything. The link is in the bio. From my music videos to my songs to little snippets, my creativity, everything. Yeah, you get what you see when it comes to me.
All right, then let's drop the mic then, Mamacita.
All right, so I'm gonna start y'all off with a miniature freestyle and then my single. So niggas seem to come to us. Please, nigga, don't follow me. Niggas seem to come with his lip, that pussy bottling. Every single sweat that I drip, y'all want to swallow it. Forget that I'm a girl with a picture y'all niggas follow. When I heard you, niggas seem to say that when it's curfew. Only when it's daytime, a hitter want to curve you. Niggas want to chase dimes. Niggas stop chasing bird flu. Flocking to all y'all perfume. Some niggas don't deserve you. Yeah, girl, talk that talk. That's what they say, but I'm going to show them how I walk that walk. They say I'm brave because I only stand in niggas that bark back. I only fight with love because I'm not even like that. Not that type. I always show a hitter what I like. Treat me like a hoe and I'm going to show you to that knife. Bitches get the same. These bitches don't got no brains. The only shit that they claim is the bundles that they change, yo. All right. Now I'm gonna do my song. My song is called Ice, aka Same Night. This is one of my favorite songs. I actually got a song that I was debating on, my Weirdo, because I'm crazy like that. But I want to give y'all a nice little vibe. So can we play Same Night, please? Thank you. Wish I had. Let me get my little. How y'all doing? It's Alex, you know, y'all good? Y'all good? I hope you have a great night. Get my microphone and we're gonna play. Can you guys hear this? You guys can hear me? You guys can hear it?
Yes, it's just a little echo, but I can hear you.
Okay. Let me just move it back a little bit. Niggas talk down, but forget I'm too clutch. I ain't tryna clown for niggas that do much. I'ma buy another round for my niggas. And if you gon' stick around and show the same love, I got that rollie, rollie, rollie on with ice, ice, ice. Everywhere I'm going, looking nice. And if you ain't on my level, don't be surprised. I just cut a body for body, you be the type. I got that rollie, rollie, rollie on with ice, ice, ice. Everywhere I'm going, looking nice. And if you ain't on my level, don't be surprised. I'ma keep a baddie in and shoot the same night. I need that get back. Niggas wanna see me fall down on some Finax. I don't give a fuck, my homie, I really been that. Chancing, dancing all night, yeah, nigga, I be scamming. I caught a case. Niggas been down on me anyways. You don't understand how I make it every day. And if I'm broke, sugar daddy on the way. Cause it be the same old shit. Bitches on the same old whole shit. And it ain't gonna change. We ain't in the same lane. Hold on. Niggas talk down, but forget I'm too clutch. I ain't tryna clown for niggas that do much. I'ma buy another round for my niggas. Stick around and show. Hold on, I got that rollie, rollie, rollie. On with ice, ice, ice. Everywhere I'm going, looking nice. And if you ain't on my level, don't be surprised. I just caught a body for body, you be the type. I got that rollie, rollie, rollie. On with ice, ice, ice. Hold on, y'all. And if it don't be surprised. I'm gonna keep a baddie, you gonna shoot the same night. So that's my single featuring SP, who's also in the building right now. Thank you.
Okay.
Little short, little snippet.
Digging that.
Now, normally I
Digging
get
it.
the crowd, I be turning up on stage and whatnot. But that's a little bit about me, and thank you guys for listening.
Problem.
So did you get to catch any of the performances?
No.
Oh, you didn't.
She got in a little bit late. Yeah, she got in a little
I
bit
got
late.
in late.
Yeah.
My sis, shout out to my sis Aria. I was actually
Yeah, Aria, big up.
bed, and she called me as soon as possible, like, you need to get in here. And she always looks out for me with the music stuff. And she sent me to, who was it, Kenneth? Somebody.
Yeah, right here.
Stout,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mr. Stout in the house. Yeah.
I appreciate the opportunity. I woke up out of my bed, put a little, alien on my shoulder, and wanted to show y'all a little bit about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome and amazing.
So, I mean, how can they find your music? So you got the music out there? How can we find it?
Yes,
Like, we
so
performing?
it's exactly what you see. My name right there, LX, the Weirdo, no spaces in between. That's where you can find me, all platforms.
LX the Weirdo.
So
Yeah. And my
probably-
IG, once again, Big Juice, LX.
So you may not know what we're doing. So what we're doing is we're picking the grand prize winner that we're going to, that's going to be featured at Hookup Atlanta 2022. And so for any artist that wants to be a part of it, but they didn't join the contest, once we decide where we're going to have it and the date and all that, the artist will be able to secure a slot and be able to actually perform. But this particular contest was to find out who was going to be the winner and who was going to be paid to perform at Hookup Atlanta. So that's what we're talking about today. But you still can be a part of it. Last time it was an awesome experience. The artists were awesome and amazing. They brought so much energy. I will admit that the last season we had more R&B artists, and this season we have more rappers. But it's no big deal. Like as far as this Zoom contest, last year we did the Zoom contest and it was more R&B, but this year it's more rappers. So. But at the actual event, we had a mixture of artists and rappers. And so you will definitely, we're definitely planning on making, that was our September 2021 was our first meet and greet for the Atlanta Music Industry Group. And so we call it Hookup Atlanta, and it was a networking event. So you have the opportunity to perform at the next one. Just stay in the group, keep up with what's going on. And then when we, release the post of once we've decided where and the date, and probably we'll wait till all this coronavirus code, flu code, whatever the heck, all these different names.
Green light, green light.
So once we get past that energy, then we will select the date for the next networking event for Hookup Atlanta Music Industry Group. And you're more than welcome.
But I mean, also in the meantime, we also do networking through Atlantic Music Industry Group as well. And we like we have set up for interviews and things of that nature. And also like working with different companies and outsourcing and in-house things that we can actually let people know what's going on with you as well. So they'll know that Alexis is there.
In fact,
Right.
Jiggy WTS, Otis WTS will actually be one of the, we're going to be interviewing them because they were one of the artists that we didn't get to interview before the event. So they're going to be the last interview of the year for On the Move Unscripted. They'll be on this coming Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In fact, Ms. Kirsch, if you could please make sure you send me a picture so I can get that promotion flyer going for them for their interview for next Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am. I most definitely will.
Okay, so yeah, so they will be on the Move Unscripted. So definitely we do have Mr. Skimby's radio.
Yes.
He does it every Saturday, and then you also doing it during the week too now, right?
Yeah, the Power Hour, and then we also just added Cool TLC up there. He's in Cleveland, Ohio. So he's also any of these artists on here tonight who want to also be on his show. We can hook that up as well. So we're doing some things that's going to it's going to be beneficial as far as you getting your name and your face and those kind of things that that we have to offer, and then letting us know about your strategy, what you want to do. We can accommodate you with those kind of things. You know what I mean?
And
I definitely appreciate it.
When we do our
I'm here
interviews
for it.
on Move Unscripted, we do it live on Blog Talk Radio, so you actually can have your fans and friends and people call in, and that's always great. I tell every artist that comes on our interviews, don't come up there solo and don't bring nobody. Like, bring people. I don't give during this. Bring them up.
Oh yeah,
It's
get him
like
on the
your
call. Get him
music,
on the
don't
line.
she?
Yeah.
Like she can
Everybody
call
pull
in
up.
and tell
Everybody
like,
pull up. Everybody.
because
Everybody pull up.
that builds excitement, because if you got
Yeah.
people calling in and saying that they rocking with your music, they rocking with your brand, then that's going to cause people to look you up. So the thing is, after we do our Blog Talk Live interviews, we rebroadcast that on Star Music Radio, on iHeartRadio, on Spreaker.com, Blog Talk. It goes so far, Amazon Music, like it goes so far.
Yeah.
We just hit like 5,000-6,000 download marks.
Downloads, right?
People
Yeah.
are going back to old shows and
Right.
still listening to people, still listening to the artists that they like. So I always encourage people who come on, and I'm saying this for you, for Miss Shanika, for Jiggy WTS, make sure that you have their fans and their people that's rocking with them call in and talk about, ask them questions, rock with them. There's no reason why an artist should ever come to an interview and not let people know that you're going to be interviewed. That it doesn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it really does. It spreads so far. I got so many, even on my own, PatriciaMarieGoins.com, we get 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 visits a month. So that music, those interviews are going way past Blog Talk Radio.
Circulating. Yeah. Circulating.
Mhm. So let's get down to the.
Yeah, we about to get to it now, huh? We're gonna
Get
find
down
out.
to
Find
the
out what's
thing of the
going on with
thing.
everybody. We need a drum roll.
So, so I just want to say once again, both artists were awesome and amazing, but there is no need to even act like we don't know that the winner is Brett of Cello. Brett of Cello had the most votes, the most points. He had the most marketability as far as what he brought to the table. He just had the most. Even when we did the music video contest within the Atlanta Music Industry Group, when we were trying to decide who was going to be the winner, Brett of Cello had the most. He just did. Like he brought it there, and he brought it again tonight. Jiggy WTS, Otis WTS, definitely they did their thing too. And I like the fact that they weren't scared to come up and be critiqued and looked at and all that. Like I got much love and mad respect for that. Like you on your way. You got take the comments, the suggestions, the information, and then just learn how you can use it to your benefit. I even still, Mr. Hankey works my nerves because he's always critiquing the hell out of me, but I grow like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't sugarcoat nothing for me. If I, but that's how I grow, and that's how I've grown. I started this independent artist. Did nobody know this 50-year-old woman? You know what I'm saying? But I stay consistent. I listen to critiques, both the good and the bad, and I continue to grow to the point where the group has grown by leaps and bounds, and I've grown as an artist myself. But it came from listening to some, critique, and sometimes you don't like to hear people critique what you got going on because nobody likes to be told, you know, do a little bit better here or there, but that's how you grow. So just take that as that. This is about growth. And the fact that you were willing to come and grow with us says a lot about your integrity, your work ethic, who you are, with who you got,
Yeah.
who's working with you, you know.
But you got people that's right here, right now that you've met that's actually like telling you where you can go. Like that's good information that you're putting, like you're like those little nuggets. You're gonna want that, like, you know. So then like you'll reach out to the people if you can. You get a chance to, like, you know, build up a working relationship, or just like even just like somebody's gonna give you some mentorship. It's there. Like that's what we want to do for all artists who do, even business or companies, how to wait to build up relationships to get, you know, take it to that next level or where you're looking to go. And you know, we see this with the artists and those who are sticking around and going down our lane, and it's like opening up to new lanes. They see it there. It's there. You know, that passage is there.
You know, Tony, what would be a good thing, you know, since you have agreed verbally, I'm gonna stick to it, right? It will be a good thing, even though Brett Up Cello is the grand prize winner, and he will be paid for his performance, and he will receive the, you know, the hotel or whatever, for winning this. But it will be good to have another contest, and because you said that you have distribution, you have the ability, you have, you know, avenues for distribution. So most artists, independent artists especially, are looking for distribution that's really going to make a difference.
Yeah, I want to know more about that too.
It would be nice if maybe that could be the prize, and maybe we could have the overall, you know, for all the people who actually come on to be a part of, you know, Hook Up Atlanta 2022, and let it be another kind of contest, and the winner get distribution through what you got going on. Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Sure.
I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
But the distribution that I have is through Universal In Grooves, because, you know, In Grooves and Universal, they just merged.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, that's what it is. Universal In Grooves.
You know what? In fact, I have my own music that's coming out, and I was telling Mr. Stout that I want to take my music down in grooves. That's what I want. That's what I told him.
Say that.
I wanted to do. Yeah. So I definitely would like to talk to you about your distribution opportunity, because I have me and Mr. Stout are working on releasing my very first complete album. And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and that's what I told him. In fact, that was the name that I told him. I said, Kenny, I really want to release my music through In Grooves. I said that to him. So
you did say that.
Yeah. So the fact that that's what you offer, I definitely would like to talk to you about that, because my prayer is to be able to have my album done by February. So I definitely would like to talk to you about that. Yeah.
Sure. What kind of music is it? What?
I am I don't know, an R&B type person.
I want to say like spiritual R&B. Yeah. It has like, you send the link. You want to think, right? Send the link to your music too, and like it's right there.
Yeah,
like, you know, and a direct message to them, you know, or
sure.
Everybody else will check it out.
But because I'm in Atlanta and I don't have my instrumental, because I personally don't like singing over the track when I get ready to perform. I like to do a lot, you know, and I am not in my home at home, and so I'm not able to pull up my instrumental like I want to.
Right.
I can send you some links of the different live performances that I did in Atlanta when I was just down there, and Superwoman remix, and I have a lot of music. So I can give you my, so in fact, for any of you who are listening, you can go to my YouTube page. I guess that's the easiest way. My YouTube page is Miss Goins 1119, but I'll send you the direct link. If you inbox me, or if artists want to reach out to you, how do they reach out to you? Like, so I can reach out to you in that way.
Go to my Instagram, which is Deleon the Great. All one word.
Spell it for me. Spell it.
DELEONTHE Great.
Okay.
Deleon the Great. And my email is deleon1444@gmail.com. I'm definitely looking for artists.
You said Deleon, say it again.
1444
at
gmail.com.
At gmail.com. So, and I'm looking for distribution. And so the music that I did with Mr. Hank, like I said, Superwoman and Superwoman Remix have just grown by leaps and bounds. And in Long Journey Home, I went through Coast to Coast, like one of the other artists. We won #1. Like, you know, I've been in this music industry for a while. I just find pleasure promoting other people too. But I'm looking for distribution for my new album that I'm hoping to come out.
Sure.
Okay, so so let me go back to the guy. So Bread Up Cello, well, for Jiggy WTS, Otis WTS was, even though you didn't win, you're still a winner. So what would you like to say about your experience today?
It was actually different. I do appreciate everybody and the comments that they did give and the criticism, and I will take it and work it on the things that I do need to. As far as anything else, I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to continue to perfect my craft. I'm going to continue to help my team perfect their craft in the midst.
Awesome, awesome and amazing, awesome and amazing. I love the positive energy that I feel from you, from your manager or your mom. That was your mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Just the fact that she got your back. That's such a big thing when family got your back. Like when your mom is your ride or die best friend got your back type thing, you can't ask for nothing better than that. And so listen to her. Listen to what guidance she gives you. Listen to the direction she pushes you in. Listen to her. You know, a lot of times artists, they get so to the point where they don't want to listen to mom. Don't listen to mom. Mom is going to lead you in the right direction. I just want to say that to you. So congratulations to you for having your mother who got your back. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Yes. And I'm looking forward to our interview on Wednesday. So make sure you send me the picture so that I can get your flyer made and get it kind of promoted out so that they can tune in. Tell all your friends, your family, and everybody to tune in and support you. And let's find out more about WTS in the freaking building.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay. So
yeah, I wanted to say something.
Yes, sir.
So just to all the artists, don't be afraid to create your own lane. One of the things that I know that I dealt with coming in the industry 11 years ago is, yes, I had a team. I had a great team, but I also realized that things were a bit oversaturated because you have, and I think we talked about this earlier, where everyone is doing the same thing. Even with R&B at one point, it just sounded like everybody was singing alike. Nobody had individuality. So I just finally decided that, you know, I'm going to get off the exit and I'm going to do me. And when you start doing you, people will recognize it and people will gravitate toward your authenticity. Not trying to be anyone else. I stopped trying to follow what everyone else was doing and just decided to do what I wanted to do. And that brought me a lot more. And I ended up on major platforms, as I said before, because of that. I got out of that whole herd mentality where everyone is, oh, that's the hottest thing, so I need to be doing that. No, not necessarily all the time. Sometimes you just need to go in the direction that God is telling you to go in, because a lot of times it's just like, you know that road is so many people going in this direction, and then that one person there is like, oh, that's lame. And then the next year, everybody's doing that same thing. So just be your authentic self and you definitely will win.
That was awesome. I love that. So Bread Up Cello, what did you want to say about being the winner for the 2021 Christmas Zoom contest today? Did I mute myself?
No, I had to put my phone off mute.
Okay.
I wanted to say, shout out to both of us, for even taking our time out of our day. Like everybody said earlier, every opportunity matters. You feel me? So big shout out to her for even having the courage to even do it. You feel me? don't know the difference in age we are, but I'm 26. You feel me? So I'm aware and with understanding in life of opportunities and such stuff like that. So big shout out to her to having the confidence to even join the call to even do it, because you see was only two of us. You feel me? So I couldn't not show, and she could have been the winner. You feel me? So big shout out to her, and big shout out to y'all for even putting this together for independent artists. You feel me? Because I released my first single in July, so that's been about 4 months, and I've been trying to learn how to push my music. So big shout out to y'all even giving game and even giving different people on here to support that do have game as well to give off. You feel me? That's open-heartedly something special that you're doing. You feel me? So, and I appreciate that. And somebody said something about relationship earlier. We don't know who you be in a relationship, because I'm a genuine person, and you can be a genuine person. I'm big on giving back whoever helped me. So you don't never know who you might ever connect to.
Yeah. You know what? That is so true.
True. That's a big deal right there.
You don't never know.
You have to put that out there.
I'm big on I love genuine love. You feel me? So I'm gonna get that same genuine love back. Like, don't matter what level I'm at. And I'm very humble and about the win, because that's just me in general. Because I'm never satisfied. You feel me? I don't even know what my ultimate goal is, but I know it's bigger than what a car, a house. You feel me? It's really, I don't know. You feel me? I really don't even know, but I'm appreciative of this opportunity as well.
Look at that's so sweet. I know that the struggle that I went through with I had so many people tell me that I wasn't gonna make it with music, and it was a hard thing. And I'm not just talking about people I don't know. I'm talking about family, people like,
right.
You about to make it. What makes you? Who gonna listen to you, Patricia? You know how many people trying to do what you do? You know how many people, the young people that's coming in. Like, I had so many people try to discourage me, but I refused to quit, because I just said, this is in me. I got a message. I got I got a message, and this is my dream. This has been my dream since I was a kid. So I can't allow people to stop me. And so because of that faith, I believe, is why I continue to move forward. And then I'm a nurse by trade, so I believe in nurturing and helping other people. And because of that, I just felt like I'm not interested in doing this by myself. I want to bring as many people who want to come along with me as possible. Yeah. And so that was the whole goal for this. And so I'm just happy that God said that when you take a step of faith and trust him, he'll open doors and do things that you don't even expect. So this group, the Atlanta Music Industry Group, was not something that I expected. This was just what God gave me, and he just decided, okay, Patricia, I want you to start it. I want you to reach out to Mr. Stout. I want you to reach out to MBJ Live. I want you to reach out to, Mr. Hankey, whoever. He just connected. He's been connecting people. And as he's been connecting people, it's just been growing and growing and growing. But it's outside of me. It ain't me.
It's called the process.
It's called the process.
It's called the process. You have to enjoy the process. Yeah. I can't, and I had to realize that becoming self-employed, I didn't got discouraged so much with this, with streams and Instagram followers, because I started off from a fresh Instagram, all organic followers, and I ain't never had no playlist placement or nothing for my streams in the last 4 months, and I just reached almost 2,000. So, and I was proud of myself in the all organic. I ain't never had no playlist placement. It's just from me promoting Facebook and Instagram.
And you got good management. You joined with Brittany.
Yeah.
You joined that management team,
Got
and
some good people working with them.
yeah, she's been really rocking with you. I know, I had to put that out there, Boo Boo, because
Right, right.
you did it. You've done it by yourself, but you joined someone who ain't no joke about.
Yeah, she believed in me. I can say that.
Yeah.
She believed in me. And like I said, when you see somebody believe in themselves, you got no choice. If you feel the spirit of the person, because somebody might be talented, but their spirit might be off.
Right.
And that might not come with good. They might be wild. Get to that point and just be wild.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you. Congratulations to you. I'll be in touch with your manager as far as what the next steps will be.
Performance. So we'll definitely support what you got going on, for sure.
This was amazing to me. Mr. Stout, do you want to say something to everybody about what your thoughts were or whatever?
I just think that overall was like, it was just a good look. Like, it didn't seem at the time that it took. It's on a Sunday, which I am a football fan on my team. I don't even know if they lost or win or whatever. But the thing was that I was like, I really wanted to be here to see what it was like, who was gonna how I was gonna perform, and the good conversations that was gonna be. Just like this year. It was this year, right? We had this year. Was it last year?
Huh?
Was it this year? Was it
What?
this year?
Well,
we had the last one, the last Zoom. The last Zoom was in. Oh, that was last.
It was 2020. It was December
2020.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So even with that one, that was like, it was really, that was good. So I was like really interested in seeing how the ways we're going to turn up, and it was like, it was really good. All the artists and people who popped up and stuff like that, came up in there and had good conversation and good information for them to keep going. That's what Atlanta music industry was about. I've been doing these kind of things for years, doing that, giving people good tidbits of how do you try this, do this. I mean, some things are going to work, some things are not going to work, but then you start to get to to a place where things are working. You know what I mean? So you maintain that, you maintain the machine to make sure that's the way that your brand, your product is working. So I appreciate all the artists that came on, and everybody that came on and gave us really good nuggets tonight. So yeah, I appreciate it.
So
I'm brag about it.
Thank you so much too for rocking with me, for being my partner and helping me with my vision, or this vision, or our vision. It ain't even my vision no more. It's a vision of 25,000 people. I can't make this grow by myself. I can't rock it by myself. Every artist that submits a music video or who comments, all that kind of stuff, everybody is, it's a team effort type thing,
And I also add something. I also have my first mixtape coming out on my birthday, January 14th, and the pre-order will be the pre-save will be up tomorrow. I'm going to start promoting it tonight.
So send
us that link.
Send us the link, and we will put it out there and start getting your promotion. I will tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, because I'm an honest type of cat, right? I will promote anything as long as it's clean. I'm not, if you come with some booty shaking, butt up in the frame, gun pointed at the thing, I don't give. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie. This whole mixtape right here ain't nothing but manifestation. It's called My Time.
Okay.
So it's just manifestation of what's coming. I don't know. It ain't even. It just came.
Okay.
I ain't try to make the songs out for the selections. It's just what I was feeling.
So send me the link, and we'll start getting on the promotion once it's released. Okay. Well, congratulations to you. So that was basically, Tony. Did you wanna give any words of encouragement or enlightenment as we get ready to rock up out of here or roll up out of here? What did you want to say? Anything in particular?
Just thank you for allowing me to speak and offer help in whatever way I can, and you guys keep doing what you're doing, because it's very much appreciated, believe me, even from me. Yes, I've won awards, but I'm learning every day. I learn something new every day. You're never too old to learn anything. And for whoever, no one believes in your dream the way you do.
Yes,
So
sir.
you have to keep on going no matter what they say. If they say, oh, get a real job, don't listen to that. You follow your dream, because just like she said before, I was in a studio with Juice WRLD when everybody laughed at him and said he wasn't going to do this. And then a year later, he was the biggest thing on radio. So stay authentic, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you're doing, because you can do it, because you're doing it. And just stay blessed, stay focused and blessed. Everybody, congratulations, buddy. I can't wait to hear from you again.
That was awesome and amazing. Thank you for that.
Definitely.
The people's DJ Frost. You know, I always have to get all the DJs, DJ Frost part, the whole name. Did you want to leave them with some words of encouragement, information, advice?
All artists, all managers, whoever. I'm the same way. However I can help you get your music heard, then I would need both clean and street. If you have that street track that's a banger, take out the profanity and make it a banger on the radio as well. You listen to these mainstream radio spots, they're not playing nothing with profanity in it. So what makes you think you're gonna be different where you could get your music played with profanity in it?
Right.
My email address is Michael, Michael, S as in Sam, Frost, FROST, SR @gmail.com. Some of you all I followed on Instagram. Some of you all, I couldn't find you. Maybe I didn't spell it right or whatnot. Please follow me on Instagram. Number 1, DJ Frost, or the People's DJ Frost. You can hit me up on Facebook, all one word, the People's DJ, DJ Frost. Help me, help you, help yourself.
Okay. I know that the Buckhead boy, he had to step away, Terrence, so he wasn't able to, but he did what he did what he promised me that he would do. So that's what's up. So I don't want to hold any more of y'all time up, because I know Kenny is got 1 foot over there near the TV already for football, and he can't take it. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to watch it on air for a little bit, but it wasn't doing much for me. I need a TV.
I did record this, and so just like we did last year for the Christmas Zoom contest, we will, once I get the recording from Mr. Stout, because I'm actually in his Zoom thingamajigger, once I figure out how to get that from him, and we'll get it uploaded within the next couple of days or whatever. But if you want to look at the one that we did last year, you can go to, I actually posted my my YouTube site in the comments, Miss Goings 1119, Miss Goings 1119, and you'll be able to see last year's where we had Nevaeh doing big freaking things.
Oh yeah.
Mac 4, which Mac 4, that group is still doing big things. We had Illusion
out there right now too.
Actually doing big things. Diddy Boo, like all of them. Like it was a great thing that we did last year. And those artists are continuing to build on their brand, and they're getting paid to perform, and they're doing all kinds of stuff in the industry. So I have no doubts that the people that are everyone, not just the artists who competed, but everyone who was a part of this, you took time to do a brand building type thing, because now when people come and look at what happened even though they didn't come with their little tired selves, even though they come, they'll be able to come back and they'll be able to say, damn, look what I missed. I should have been on there. Oh my goodness. But you know what?
Oh, not like that. It's the holiday weekend.
I'm unscripted.
Some people be like, they locked in the bed right now.
Let me take that back. All the people who accidentally missed it. But we're going to upload this to YouTube, and we're going to promote it and stuff, and then we're just building. That's what's going on. We're building, and it takes time, and And so we just feel like each year it's going to get, Lord willing, each year it's going to get better and better and bigger, and we'll have more and more people join in. And sooner or later, the independent, the indie movement, the indie revolution, the Atlanta Music Industry Group, we really will be able to say, hey, you looking for this opportunity, you got this going on, join this, and we can hook you up to this person, we can refer you to that person, or more people are going to come up like they're doing right now, like they're saying, hey, I was able to find this in the group and that in the group. It's a networking group. We're not a direct entry into the industry. That's not what we're saying. What we're doing is we're connecting the dots, and it's up to you, the artist, to do the work and to reach out and to promote and to let people know who you are and reach out to connections. And are there some scams in the Atlanta Music Industry Group? Of course, it's 25 freaking thousand members. I don't know all those people. So you have to take the time and be diligent and check references and do all those kind of things that are necessary to do in everyday life anyway. But the real connections, the people, we got artists hitting #1 on the billboards. We got artists, it's so many testimonies. So I thank all of you. Thank you for stopping by, and like I said, this is brand building for each of your brands as well as the artists who won. So thank y'all and have a good night. And I hope whoever y'all team is, I hope they win whatever football team y'all shoot.
Oh yeah, I want to find out.
Who's playing?
We wrap this up. I don't even know anymore.
He said, "Wrap this up." He was telling me, "Be quiet, Patricia, so I can get above you." Okay, peace and love to y'all. Happy holidays. Make sure you tune in to Wednesday on the Move Unscripted, 8 p.m. Standard Time. blogtalkradio.com/Patricia Goins. You can go and listen to any of our old interviews. You can go to Spreaker.com and check us out. You can go to iHeartRadio and check us out. You can check us out anywhere. Put in Google me, baby.
WSBR as well too.
Isn't that what they say? Google me, baby. Google on the Move Unscripted.
Yeah, I want to get that show for DJ Frost. I'm just up there at on his show.
Right, and DJ Frost, what's the name of your? Tell them Columbus Underground or Underground Columbus.
It's undergroundcolumbus.com, but you can see us live on Facebook. Right now, we're revamping everything about the radio station. So still send me your music, your unsigned artist music. It has to be radio edited, meaning no profanity at all. And help me help you help yourself. I'm also with another radio station called We Break Records Radio, and your music there can be played in its entirety. It don't have to be clean. We do live interviews on Instagram Live. So it's the same thing like Ms. Goins was saying. When you come on the show or you're going to be interviewed, whether you in studio or you on whatever you on, let people know so them spams can run up. So people can see that, yeah, you got an audience. You shouldn't have 30,000 fans and only your mama and your grandma call in.
And if their mama and grandma do call in, if they don't want to say that their mama and grandma, maybe that'll help you just saying I like your music.
But I want to also put it out there too as well. I want you guys to check out for WSBR, the Stevie's radio show as well. I do Power Hour on 5 o'clock at 6 p.m. EST time, Eastern Standard Time. Call in. You can also call in. I got the number right now. Put that out there on. The number will be out there soon. Right now, like this Monday coming up tomorrow. So tune in and also check us out. It's gonna be on all major platforms as well.
Yes, definitely.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Can I, Mr. DJ Frost?
Yes, sir.
What was the context? I was trying to catch it. I didn't know if it was like number spelled out or like the actual number 1.
It's the number 1. Just number is 1 and DJ Frost on Instagram.
DJ Frost.
Yeah, on Instagram.
1 DJ Frost.
Right.
And what was the email to send the songs to?
The email is Michael, Michael, S as in Sam, Frost, FROSTSR@gmail.com.
Okay, clean and dirty version. Got you. Okay.
Right.
And he's in the Midwest, so he's in Ohio. So and we have a lot of podcasts and music reviews and all kind of stuff in the Atlanta Music Industry Group. Those people most of the people are probably 60% of them are from Atlanta, but the other 40% are from all over the world. So you don't know how far your music can stretch, right? DJ Frost is in Columbus. You said, Tony, where are you located?
I'm in
We break
Chicago right now,
records
but
is
I'm,
in Atlanta
I
as well, though.
frequent,
Right?
I frequent from
In
Chicago to
Chicago.
California.
Okay.
So
And
both
then
places.
Chicago to California. Nice.
Chicago, California. That's what's up. And then Floyd, where are you from? Where'd you say you were from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay, so you're in Atlanta. You're where I'm at. Okay, so it's cool to submit your music to different podcasts and stuff. Don't worry about how many followers they have because you got to understand the word of mouth. If you submit your stuff to different podcasts, each one has its own fan base who may have never heard of you before, and if they like your music, they're going to share it. So think about how the legs spread when they tell their people and they tell their people and they share it on their Facebook page. Like, so use the group to network and to promote your music because you just never know how far it can spread, or how far it can go, So anyway, I'm not gonna hold y'all up anymore. I just appreciate y'all so much for coming by.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I might be seeing some of y'all soon. I'm from the leave Fayetteville head to the A. I'll be down in the A, officially moving in July. So
okay, congratulations to you.
I figure it'll be a better career than out here. And limits are limited here, but they can exceed.
But I'm gonna tell you this though. I gotta tell you this. I got to. Atlanta is a city where there are a lot of artists here. There are a lot of opportunities, but make sure that you have your stability on point. Make sure that you have how you gonna pay your rent, your electric, your gas, your phone, your car. Have your stability on point. Do not come to Atlanta, hopping on the first train smoking, and your stability is not set. Because if you do that, Atlanta don't give a damn about you. Understand what I'm saying? And you will be back home.
Be the starving artist,
There's a lot.
Be a literal starving artist out there, like
it's the truth. There's a lot of artists out here who they jump because they just feel like the fame and fortune of Atlanta, but they did not take time to plan and get their stability. And it's not as easy. It's easier, Tony, to get on in Chicago and build and do whatever because y'all got so many programs in Chicago to help people. Atlanta don't. Atlanta, they'll leave you out here high and dry. So make sure your stability is on point before you make that move. And when you do, then come on out here and do the darn thing.
I'm coming.
Right. Just keep those relationships, man, because they're important. That's all you got to do. Keep those relationships. You got a friend in me. Anytime you want to hit me up for whatever I can do, I got you.
That's awesome. That's that Chi-Town love. That's why I love Chicago.
That's love right there.
That's what's up. Okay. Well, once again, thank y'all so much. Happy holidays. Have a safe New Year's. Thank you for everybody. And I'm not going to, because I'm long-winded. You know how women are, we could talk for another 35, 40, 50 minutes. So I'm not going to do that to y'all. I just wanted to know I appreciate y'all.
All right. Have a blessing.
Me too. Thank y'all.
Everybody safe out there, especially shot right for it.